Domo, welcome everybody. It's time for Urban Myth Dissolution Center. It's a spooky game time! Yippee! Yeah, Domo Arilon, Domo Cosmic, it's Thursday here, and that used to be how time zones work, I guess. Just let Taffy eat all your clocks. He'll take up all your time. And sadly, this is not Monkey Game. I would like to play Monkey Game, but this is not Monkey Game. It does look nice, but nah. Instead of monkey, we get spooky ghosts and Illuminati glowing ominously in the background. So yeah, already my first criticism of this game is that it had very limited screen size options. Like, normally I do 1600 by 900 to squeeze it into my layout, but this one, it was either this or 1920 by 1080, which is full screen. So, more screen sizes, please. But thankfully, since it's pixels, you're not gonna notice a difference. Let's get to it. It's a work of fiction. If you think this is real, get help. Oh, yeah, get auto-saving. Alright. Auto-saving's good. Yeah, I play games on Windows. It's like, oh, yeah. Oh no, why? I didn't see what you said. There's something here! Hi, Dazami! Oh, Bucky, welcome just in time. Three days ago. Red light? Well, there we are before being forced to hide under a bed with, like, our lives depends on it, and oh! Blood ghosts. Fantastic. Anomaly checkup, Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Yeah, some ghosty babies. Is this the place? Hello, I'm looking for the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Business call? Yeah, the try not to get haunted challenge. I've always seen weird things ever since I was born. Yeah, it's got a cool pixel style. I was hoping they might be able to help. Center's down that floor, 4 floors deep. I hope they can fix me here. Bing! Hello? Ah, I see you saw a poster while shopping and came here seeking our help. And you have a problem you want this solved as soon as possible. Why, yes, but how did you... Ah! Your gaze is focused somewhere just behind me. You see it, don't you? Miss Azami Fukurai? That's me, but how do you know my... I too happen to see as you do. Thanks to this strange power. My Millennium Puzzle. Who I am, you wonder? Ayamu Megaria, Center Director. First, let us identify what you're seeing. Identify? These might help clear things up. Oh. Welcome to the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. It's like, oh, well, there's the title. What are these glasses? The ghost behind you suddenly looks a lot more clear. Yeah, I was kind of expecting a jump scare. Yeah, right? As I said, they help you focus. Now, Mrs. Ami, about the things you're seeing. They're different from ghosts, as in spirits of deceased individuals. They're not ghosts? Indeed, you might call it clairvoyance. vestiges of persons and objects that existed are retained everywhere. You're probably visualizing them in some way. I see? Simply put, you can see people and things that were there before. But seeing them better isn't really helping? You see them in focus by wearing these special glasses. This proves that your power is indeed clairvoyance. And could you perhaps help me deal with this clairvoyance? We could indeed. Here at the Urban Myth Dissolution Center, we work as a detective agency for anomalies, which handles cases beyond the capabilities of regular law enforcement. Upon official request, we could certainly support you in figuring out your clairvoyance. Then please, do something about these things I'm seeing! All in due time. Let's get you in a seat first, so you can relax a bit. Oh, right. Slowing down, sitting down. Yeah, sit in the chair. Aw, did he prank her? Ow! Who put that thumbtack on the chair? Oh, of course. Huh? What just happened? That chair is said to bring death to those who sit in it. A terrible curse indeed. It's like, make it real, what did you do? Is it that thing where it's like you sit on a thumbtack and you get sepsis? Yeah, why are you leaving it out like that for people to sit on? It's like, what? Yeah, it's the cursed chair. You gotta shred that thing. I had placed it there for research. How careless of me. So what happens now? You sat in it, so you either figure things out, or just die. Let us undo the curse that just hit you. Yeah, I'd be so pissed, I'd be like, what the fuck, bro? Ian's like, yes, please. I believe I kept the research file in this chair somewhere. With my limited mobility, it may take too long for me to get to it. We're looking for a research file? Then I won't die, right? I'll look for it and find it. I'm powerless to assist, as you can see, but the file should be in this very room. Let me know when you find it. Understood. File coming right up. Yes, let me just... Let's lower the music just a little bit. There we go. If I gotta lower it more, just let me know. Let's look at the chair. I thought this was here for guests. Why did I sit on something like that? And why leave such a thing lying around anyway? Yeah, it is there for guests. No idea what I'm even looking for. Kunio Yanagita, Kumagutsu Minakata, Shinobu Orikuchi, Shigeru Mizuki, Folklore Studies? Yeah, he's just doing this for shits and giggles. He's just like, yeah, it's just a prank, bro. Am I pronouncing these names right? Can I talk to you? The director, son? Yes. Do I look pale? I'm feeling kind of queasy. Considering this room is rather dark, you look healthily pale. Thanks. The legacy of Miss Reaper. How not to meet your doppelganger. Warmer at least? Oh, this book has a mark on it. The dangers of snake venom. Chemotoxins for venomous snakes break down proteins. This can cause necrosis in muscle tissues and may warrant special attention. Way too complicated for me. But it's unrelated to urban myths. Why is this book even here? Surprised how much you struggle to pronounce Japanese names. I was like, some of them are a little weird. Yeah, I can't even pronounce English names sometimes. I can't read. Both of you to assume I can read. Is this the medical section? Depression, oppression, and liberation. Caring for schizophrenia. Sounds complicated. Maybe somewhere else? Shaping your happiness, surefire tips for building rapport, occult great reset. All sorts of books here. But I'm not finding this research file anywhere. I should check with the director. Now we gotta check with the director. I checked all your shelves. I can't find it. The bookshelves are full of occultish titles, but I can't seem to find the research file. I see, in that case, I suggest you put on those glasses I handed you earlier and try again. But when I wore those glasses earlier, it felt like my ghost sight got turned up. It's unfortunate that I no longer remember where I placed the file. I suppose I'll have to try searching myself. Let's hope we won't be too late. Wait, what happens if we are too late? I'll put the glasses on and use clipboards or whatever to find the file. Glasses. Gotta see with my glasses. Here goes! Ooh. Yeah, like this crybaby MC. Yeah, she reminds me of, the one girl from Chainsaw Man. Yep, I'm definitely seeing this! This place is ghosts too, or rather... people and things that were here before? Or something. Used to be vague shapes, but now I see them much more clearly. I'm shaky, but I might find something near that shadow, right? Right. Now or never. A little more. Maybe that'll do it. Yeah. Yeah, bro's just from school like, oh, JK, it was just a normal chair. Yep, I knew I saw a ghost behind a director. Wearing these glasses makes me see it even more clearly. I'm having trouble talking with the glasses on. Take off the glasses when we need to talk. There's a flickery ghost touching one of the books. Some papers are stuck inside. Could this be the research file? I should show it to the director. Yeah, maybe it's not the chair that kills you, but instead the chair that chills you slightly, and it's quite nice in the summer heat. Yeah, just imagine, it's like, it's just a nice comfy chair. What did you think it was? Here you go. I think it's this one. Ah, fantastic! Your power is indeed similar to mine. You have the power to see it all. Case closed? So I'm safe now. How do you undo the curse? I don't know. Ah! Yeah, it's like, yeah, I get it now. It's a chair that's so comfy to sit in. It's to die for. Oh ho ho ho. Oh ho ho ho. The file didn't mention anything about uncursing, only that those afflicted by the curse would all suffer from lower body necrosis. Necrosis? What's that? Simply put, they rot away. Rot away? Housed? What should I even do? When you sat down, did you feel anything on the chair? What I felt? I did feel a jab or something, I think. I see. Then might warrant another look at the chair itself. You may find clues as to the nature of the curse. I'll go check. Gotta keep trying. I'll check the chair. Remember. I felt a jab when I sat down. This chair is old. Some parts have splinters sticking out. Did one of these jab me when I sat down? I should mention this to the director, too. Yeah, it's like, did I get jabbity-jabbed? Yeah, I got tetanus. When I sat in the chair, I felt a stab on my behind. Though it's an old chair, so it's probably just a splinter or something. I see. But that's not really worth mentioning, is it? Sorry. Will I die from this curse? No need for such distress. Why not savor this rare moment? How could I possibly? Miss Azami, let's try to think of a hypothesis. Hypotenuse. Let's do some math. Hypothesis? Randomly collected information is rarely of substantial merit in itself. What kind of information have you gathered? Let me see. Previously cursed people rotted away from their lower bodies. I was jabbed in the bum by a splinter. Oh my, I honestly have no clue. Compare potential explanations from these two pieces of information, and focus on the most likely possibility. It's alright, you can do this. Hypothesis is one of those weird words where objectively speaking the correct pronunciation should not be correct. Yeah. Yeah, I bet it is unironically tetanus. This chair's probably got like lead chips in it or some shit. Compare possibilities from the collected information. Focus on one? Not sure I understand, but I'll give it a thought. Alright. Let's think things over a bit. But what should I think about and how? Splinter? Let me offer a hint to get you started. The director-san? According to my research, victims who sat in the chair all rotted away from their lower bodies. Which means people who sit down are cursed and their bodies start rotting? Yes, however, you mentioned feeling something when you sat down. When I sat, I felt a jab, like from a splinter. That pain was real. Next, choose the most likely explanation from among the possibilities. We need to reach a hypothesis. Understood! Alright, there's a mechanism in the chair seat that... Let's see. It jabs you with a needle, because they were like, oh, it's like a splinter, so it's sharp. And then... it injects a poison into you! And like, it's literally hypothesis. Below thesis, and yet we pronounce it hypothesis. Yeah, I don't know, language. But either way, yeah, I think it's probably got poison in it or something. Because we were reading a book and it mentioned the snake, and I think the snake thing that we saw was supposed to be a hint. Maybe there's a mechanism in the chair seat that jabs you with a needle, then injects a necrotizing poison? That might mean, if everyone rots away in the same way, maybe it's poison? Maybe that pain I felt was a needle or something? I see. It seems you have a viable hypothesis. Well, then we gotta find the needle. Maybe there's something hidden in the seat of the chair. Will I be okay now then? Once you have a hypothesis, you need to test that theory. If your hypothesis is correct, the chair should house some kind of mechanism. I'll check it right now. Let's go take a look. Hey, there's a lid-like thing under the seat part. If there's a clue to where the poison is, we could find an antidote. It's not coming off. There we go. Yeah, just break the chair at this point. Miss Azami! I did it, Director-san! Now we find out what the poison is, and... This is rather inconvenient. Although the cursed chair itself is real, the poison actually no longer has any effect. To think you would outright demolish it. Wait, you knew this all along? Yeah, this is pretty neat. It is a pretty... It does seem like a pretty straightforward point-and-click game, like, what was it, Ghost Detective? That's what it's reminding me of. I thought I was gonna die from the poison! Yet now, your demolishing the chair has changed things rather drastically. I normally hate pathetic main characters, but you kinda like her. It does help that she has a reason to panic. Like, yeah, she was under the assumption that she was gonna fucking die. I think it's normal to panic when you think you're dying. Imagine that, a visitor destroying the cursed chair. We will need you to cover the repair bill. What? I'm so sorry! We had borrowed it for studying. We'll need to restore it. The fee should be around 10 million yen. Like, oh no, I've seen enough anime to know where this is going. Wait, that's only... You said 10 million? I do admit being careless on your end. And by anime, I meant Oran High School Host Club. If you thought of something else, get your mind out of the gutter. Because she broke a vase, and we broke a chair. So it's practically the same thing. Except instead of being whisked away by pretty boys, we're being whisked away by a guy in a wheelchair. However that works. I do admit being careless on our end. So about your earlier request. How about you work for us as an investigator and cover the fees with your wages? But please. Once the repairs are covered, we can start working on those troubles of yours. The 10 million? Your special power clairvoyance will benefit our investigations. We'll make sure to account for that in your wages. Please guide the Urban Myth Dissolution Center's investigations with your clairvoyance. You didn't think about it until I mentioned it? I don't know what you're talking about. But there's no way I could do that. I'll just go now. Let's see, phone number Inugami University, Info Sci, 3rd year, street address. No, that's my phone number! What do you know about it? The thing. About uni. I told you I have the power of vision myself. Ah, double back mine, welcome. Just in time to watch us get put into debt by some dude in a wheelchair who made us sit in a chair with a needle in it, and we pricked our butt and thought we were gonna die, so we destroyed it to see if there was poison in it, and now we gotta owe this guy 10 million yen. Yeah, pet tough. Yeah, it's a great time. I can find you at any time and collect your debt. This is unreal. Yet I prefer welcoming you in rather than pressuring you. Oh my, I'm really sorry for the damage. I'll do what I can. Why is this happening? Also, you might want to use this. Huh? A journal? Yes, for keeping notes on your investigations. Go on, take a look. Alright, book. Legally speaking, destroying the chair to find poison needle the owner told you was in and directly asked you to find does not put you in debt, I'm pretty sure. Well, she doesn't know that. Is this the right page? Many incidents involve complex interpersonal relations. Here you want to note down characteristics and relationships for the people you meet. This is work orientation already! Please try taking notes while you're at it. About what? How about notes on me to begin with? I see. The director's characteristics. Some kind of power similar to mine. What was it? Got a vision. Yes, it's vision! A power that shows him everything! Because that power I somehow ended up working here. Alright, I guess I can look at him. Yeah. Ayumu Meguriya. Ayumu Meguriya. Yeah, the vision allows him to see everything from a distance. Knew about my clairvoyance power, gave me glasses, gave me journal, but also pressured me to pay back my debt in a passive-aggressive way. Kinda scary. And then we got Azami Fukurai, a university student with an unlucky tendency to get in trouble, stressed by the ghostly figures that haunt the edge of her vision, went seeking the Urban Myth Dissolution Center's help, hoping for a cure for these visions, but vandalized the cursed chair and picked up some hefty debt. Agreed to work at the center as a field investigator to help repair everything. Like the schmuck she is. You have your journal now. How about we take a quick break? A quick break? Not breaking chairs or my will this time? First of all, we're gonna brief you on the basics about the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Okay? What are urban myths anyway? Oh god. You're going too fast, buddy. I can't read that. Way too fast! 1 hour later. And that's just a quick overview. You should now have the minimal required knowledge to be able to process urban myths. Some of it's seared into my memory like the passion of your eyes and voice. I'm glad to hear it. Whenever in doubt in the field, your memory of me should prove helpful. I've only scratched the surface, but in due time. Well then, let's get you started on the investigations. Like right now? Yes, indeed. You should be perfect for this case. Huh? This request is about curbing the damage being caused by a certain urban myth. Jasmine, who you'll have met upstairs, handles our on-site investigations. The lady with the hair buns? Skill sets vary from person to person. She tends to get bored with the finer details. You should be a much stronger match with the investigation's needs. Oh, okay. Kindly find Jasmine up top and ask her to brief you. She already has the overview for this case. I see. All set, Mrs. Ami? It's a pleasure to be working with you. Looking forward to paying back my dues! Like, poor girl. Like, she's been bamboozled. Hey. Thank you for earlier. Let me introduce myself, Yeah, not interested. Just heard from the boss, ma'am. Azami Fukurai, yeah? Let me think. Sammy! Sammy? Yatsumi Yatsumi Tomorigi. Or Tamari? Mariki? Not quite sure. Just go by Jasmine. Yatsumi Jasmine, get it? I guess? What? Understood, Jasmine. You're an on-site investigator for urban myths too. So that's all you. I just drive around. Deal? Seriously? Director again. Uh-huh. And stop the damage from an urban myth. Huh. And I need to teach you how to do social media research as well? Why me? Anyway, get in. We'll talk on the way. Understood. Yeah, get in the Scooby van. The mystery machine. What's Abraham Lincoln doing outside of a Starbucks? Oh wait, no, it's just some dude in a suit. Yeah, the director can't drive. Sniff. It's like, when did Taffy get so buff? Oh, this is not in my job description. Sorry? No, it's okay. Again, it's that boss man making others do all the work. Anyway, about this social media research business. Ready? Yes, I'm ready. So I'm climbing after spiders all day. Yeah, that sounds about right. So we look things up to track rumors and such. Track rumors? Checking for rumors that hint on urban myths around posts that stand out. It's like switch to an alpha male diet? Why would I? Any comments that might spread rumors in questionable ways. That's basically what social media research is for. Tracking rumors, social media research. Whoa, taking notes, huh? Going to give it a try, I'll back you up. Understood, thank you very much, Jasmine. Oh, yeah. Boss man's notes say, it all started from this Aiko person's account. For starters, check how far the rumor's spreading. How far it's spreading? And all urban myths come from rumors. Gotta cut to the core first. Do you think I'd be able to? Choose the post and read them to me, I'll be able to comment at least. I should just read out each and every post. Anyway, start by tracking down the source of the info. Pinpoint claims of anomaly sightings. Understood. Guys, some weird dude showed up at Mio's place and tried to attack her. We called the police, but they're not really helping much. Huh, it's blowing up. I wonder why this is trending so much. It's the content for sure, but maybe also the account itself. What's up? You're burning a hole through that pic. This photo looks familiar for some reason. Could it be your mind playing tricks on you? Terrifying anomaly appears. What else do we got here? Okay, so it's like there's like notes here that she leaves, like it's like life comes at you fast. She even has like little emojis. That's cute. It's like, hopefully they'll cure me of my ghost sightings. It's like, yeah, good luck with that. Alright, that's cute. I was scared, but I managed to snap a pic. Jasmine, you should look at this. Ooh, would you look at that? Is that a ghost? No idea. Bossman would be thrilled if it is. Got a shadow in the photo. Oh, Domo Runia, welcome, how you doing? Yeah, I've been enjoying it so far. I mean, I'm still in the beginning, but it's been fun so far. Welcome, how you doing? I guess you've been playing this as well? I know it was popular for a little bit. It's like, who needs useless police? They don't understand what it's like to be a victim at all! Looks rough for the cops. Yeah, welcome back. Lay back and kick up your feet. Gotta stay cool. You're on the third case. Nice. Yeah, it's like, I destroyed a chair. That's about as far as I got. Yeah, I appreciate it. No spoilers. Thank you. Yeah, it's like Taffy may bite your toes. Yeah, he does like his feet. Off he goes. I've also been treated horribly by the police before. I wish they'd do work that shows they actually care. Blame war going on between police supporters and otherwise. Not directly related, just keep scrolling. Are you okay? You should call the authorities. The police are just there to put on a show. They're completely useless. Is that a guy? That's horrible. This is influencer Aiko desperately chasing some clout. A false report? Stop wasting police resources. I can't unsee the billboard on the window, lol. You're trending, Lamau. Calling the police so you can go viral by calling them useless? People do this stuff in the name of entertainment are insane. Why is this trending? Izumi was pretty gung-ho and wanting to solve the case and resolve the curse to break the chair like that. Oh yeah, she's got that gusto. I'm just a little stupid. What's entertaining about this? It's not just bad taste, it's bad upbringing. I can't believe you called the police for a bit. The police aren't here just for you. That's terrifying. Cool if the post is gaining traction and all that, but did anyone call the police? Lol, nope they didn't. Lamau. Hello, I'm contacting you on behalf of trending social news. You get to put your post on the website. Yeah, you like when she cries. Yeah, it's spreading like wildfire. Ah, this might be important. Interacting with each of these is pretty funny. Yeah, I just saw there was a lot of them, so I was like, you guys found her way too quick, Raffle. Wait, sounds ominous. Happened faster than I expected. Any replies to this post? Probably under this one. Yeah, it's this one. Didn't think you can get the info out of me that easily. I would never tell where Mio's place is. Oh no, my hand slipped. Lol. Mio, could that be... You know her? She might be someone I know. Wait! What? Cut off the sudden screams. Wait! Some of the letters seem to be moving, though I can't see clearly. Maybe I should check with the glasses. My glasses! My spooky glasses! What's going on? The letters are popping out. Huh, say what? The letters, Mio's place, are popping out of the screen. No idea what you mean. Is it because you want to search for Mio's place? Search, yes, good idea. Where and how would I do that? See the search button near the top? Pick the search terms from there. Yes. Recap time. Browse for search keywords and important information. Pick the search terms from the search box. Also check new posts in the timeline to turn up from the searches. That's social media research in a nutshell, okay? Okay, I'll try searching the search keywords. Yeah, I gotta look up Mio's place. Google. It's like, okay, Google. Yeah, they mentioned the billboard. Oh no, I think this really is Mio's place. So this is your friends? I think so. Yeah, that's the problem with posting yourself on the internet, is that if you post like a window or something, people are gonna geo-guess the shit out of where you live. So that was probably a bad idea. The demo only takes you halfway through the case. Yeah, I can see why they would do that. They probably end on a cliffhanger to make you want to play the game. Think so is not enough to go on. Whoop. Yeah, I think I read that. Yeah, was this just rumors and fakes? I thought this place used to be a prison. Prison? You mean this place has a history? Boss man loves this kind of mess, I bet. Search and track? Might find something juicy. Oh, okay, sure thing. These letters look like they might jiggle around as well. Should I check with the glasses? You getting way too into it after it ended, someone gifted you a full game. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I bought this from the Steam Summer Sale. Wow, they're moving. It wasn't my eyes. Is this trying to tell me which words I should be searching for? My power. I wonder what it actually is. Maybe I should try searching for rumors and fakes. Alright. You're all being led to think this is a random rumor or fake or petty case. If it's a ghost, I saw those legs go up. We can exorcise it, but if alien life forms are behind this, we're all doomed. What's going on here? Some kind of subdimension back-to-back with petty rumors? UFO in the air was a prediction of what would come. It's still going up. I see you. This has to be some sort of contact from outer space. Why? Message from space? Grok, is this real? That AI is a smart one. Uncle Tiny? Hold on. Not that one. No, Uncle Tiny. Excuse me, what? Oh, you don't know about Uncle Tiny? No, so the one in the photo is Uncle Tiny? Yeah, maybe they just want your DNA. Yeah, it's like, this man may or may not be real. It's like, thanks. Don't think so, since that one doesn't look too tiny. I'll show you the center's files later. Can I highlight it, though? I know you're somewhere. Nope, just a dud. Alright. Okay, so it toggles off. Alright. Try to figure out how it works. It's the Harbinger of Doom! Demons from the depths of hell are marching here on Earth! The end of humanity is nigh! What in the world is the Harbinger of Doom? Harbinger, wielding doom. Yeah, what was its name? There was a monster or something just like this. You know, the one. Yeah, it looks like a red cape. Ooh, this might be important. Little Red Riding Hood? Like in the picture books? Was that an urban myth? Don't know, actual story behind the story or something? Robe? Loeb? Wasn't that the woman who keeps showing up in AI pics? Yeah, clearly the Harbinger of Doom is a guy who harbrings doom, yeah. Brand new urban myth right there. Is that important? Yeah, that's her name. So the lady's name was Loeb? Loeb, Robe, hence the reference? Let's see. Huh? Plasma. Let's see. Yeah, so I gotta be looking for moving letters or something. At least it tells you which ones you've scanned already. What about back this way? Oh! Image search turns up an apartment called Mason Shin, Nakamachi 2. Yeah, it might blow up the roof and become the demons. Yeah, this might be it. There's an apartment name. This is definitely my friend's place. Your very first case involves someone you know? Yeah, and then zombie. Not the luckiest recruit in town, are ya? The director told me I'd be good for this case. That's why it was assigned to me? Alright, I got everything. This is terrible! She's my friend! So we're heading to your friend's place, yeah? Lead the way. Yes! How's it looking? But if it's to save a friend, with your help the investigation feels doable. Remember, I just drive you around. Oh, of course! I'll be quick on the pickups and back you up. You get to handle the legwork. Legwork, I'm on it. So this is the Doc's girl's place. First thing we need to do is identify which urban myth is involved with this case. Once it's identified, we'll know the cause and can counter it. Identifying the urban myth first. So far the anomaly is unknown. We don't know the motive either. So go say hi to those two and talk to them. Then check out the room and collect some info. Say hello first. You know, give him a little greeting, a little konnichiwa. Investigate the room. Noted. Are you okay, Mio? Asami, why are you here? After a certain turn of events, I'm working part-time at the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I couldn't believe it when I heard you were the client. Same here. But why? The police didn't help you? They listened to me at the police station and came to check my room. But since nothing was stolen and they didn't find any leads, they did a quick search and then just left. That's terrible. So then you contacted the center? That's right. I went to the police station. I saw a poster for the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I thought if anyone, these special investigators might believe us. Oh, I saw the same poster. You investigate ghosts and such, right? Eiko saw something, that's for sure. Listen, Azami, I really need your help. You could trust me. You'll be okay, Mio. I'm new on the job and not super sure of myself. But I'll help you in any way I can. I'm so glad you're here to help. I feel much safer. I'm counting on you, Azami. Yeah, I'm on it. Mia, which faculty are you studying at again? I'm keeping notes on this case and would like to ask you a few questions. Yes, of course. Mio Sato, 23 years old, Inugami University, Human Sociology, 3rd year. The incident is trending online. You've gone viral, girl. No more ditto. Welcome. How you doing? Could you give me a rough idea of what happened? Okay, I'm still pretty confused though. Something suddenly appeared in my room. I didn't notice at first, but Eiko did. She helped me get out. I'm doing good, thank you. Doing some spooky mystery solvings. Something suddenly appeared in your place? You locked the door, right? Yes, I'm always careful to check the door, so I'm sure. How could it get in? I'm so scared. Do you remember what that thing looked like? I don't know, we rushed out of the room, but I've also felt like I was being watched for a while now. What? This is an old apartment, so something may be up. Azami, can I count on you to find out? Yes, I'll try. It's like, trying's all we can do. Make a note about Mio too in my journal. Mio Saito, resident of the room where the incident occurred. Mio is my friend at uni. Yeah, my friend from uni. A pretty university student, originally from a small town, we became friends when Mio lost her student card, and I, without realizing it back then, found it with my clairvoyance. Mio's very tidy. Be annoyed if you're messy and don't put stuff back where they're supposed to be. Alright, where's this friend of yours? Bed? Box of clothing and luggage. Not much space. Like, her apartment's already a mess. Maybe room for one person? Put her books in the fridge. Why would you do that? Hello, I'm Azami Fukurai, Mio's friend. We're here from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center to investigate the case. Thank you for having us. You're her friend? Didn't know. Mio said she'd found a detective agency for anomalies, but I had doubts you existed until you showed up. But anyway, the police aren't doing much, so I guess we'll cooperate. Please help Mio, she needs it. Yeah, just to annoy her. Is it okay if I call you Eiko-san? Of course, Mio calls me Eiko-san too. Talk to me casually, like friends. Oh, thank you. Could you tell me your age and profession? You sound like the police. Eiko Shimizu. Eiko Shimizu. Shimizu. Jitsu. 29. I work as a sort of job hunting consultant, bridging students and companies. Also attempt staff coordination, leveraging all those connections. Yeah, she make cute faces when she angry. She like, You're an entrepreneur? I guess. You're a Gamiyu too? Gamiyu, yes, I'm a 3rd year information science major at Inugami University. We're schoolmates. How lovely to hear. I think we'll have plenty to talk about. Yes! Can I ask you about your relationship with Mio? Mio in Oki-sensei's human sociology seminar, right? I studied under Oki-sensei too in the same seminar. I'm working as a job hunting consultant, so Oki-sensei introduced me to Mio. I've been helping her and we grew closer as friends. I see, that's why you knew each other. I'm happy to meet someone from my alma mater. Feel free to call me when you ever need a helping hand. About the incident, please tell me what it was you saw. Last night I was talking with Mio and lost track of time. She agreed to let me stay over, so we set up cushions in the rug. You were going to sleep on the floor? Yes, it's Mio's home, so I wasn't going to steal her bed, was I? The moment we turned off the lights to sleep, I felt the presence in the room that wasn't us. The moment you turned the lights off? Were they hiding until then? I think Mio was still unaware at that point. Mio and I tried to leave the room without turning the lights back on. We made it out the door, somehow. I told Mio to run to the police, as there was someone in the room. Could you tell me in detail about what you saw in this room? In detail? Let me see. The time was just before midnight or so. I was so scared. I didn't get a good look, but it didn't look human. When I was closing the door, this shadow loomed up as if from the floor. If we were a moment too late, I can't imagine where I'd be. A shadow that didn't look human. That shadow must be the anomaly then. But where did it appear from? That's still unclear. I should note this down too. That photo of the shadowy monster looks like a man somewhat. Terrifying, isn't it? Did you turn around and take this as you ran away? I was way too scared for that. Mio ran for the cops and I opened the door just a bit and quickly took a pic. Once I did, the guy appeared. Disappeared. He disappeared! Disappeared just like that? More or less. He was gone before I knew it. I see. Duly noted. Thank you for your help. Yeah, write about in journal. It's like Eiko Shimizu, who works at as a job hunting consultant. Took the same uni seminar at Mio's in, which means she's older friend. Yeah, it's my first time meeting her, but since she went to the same uni, I feel like we'll get along. There you go. A graduate of Inagano University, the same school that Mio and I go to, and a hardworking big cis figure. Runs a job hunting consultancy. Consultancy. Words. A temp staff business. When she stayed over at Mio's place and was about to sleep, Eiko-san noticed the unsettling presence. There you go. Should I check the closet? Tons of books and trinkets on the shelves. Online shopping boxes piled on top. We can see the billboards on the buildings across the street. 4th floor here. You need to get more clues. What's up? Jasmine, how do you usually go about investigating on site? Usually? Ask those who encountered anomalies about what they saw and things like that. Enough leads and you start to see the rough shape of the urban myth. The shape of the urban myth? Who saw what, when and how and all that. You start to get what the urban myth is about. Huh. And then you suddenly got a call from the boss man. I guess it's because of his see-all vision or whatever, yeah? Wow. But that vision watching everywhere I go. You care or what? Basically, you're on site, gather clues the boss man knows. So your job there is to dig up info on the case. That's all there is to it. Okay. Honestly, would be surprised when we got pricked by that needle. He bugged us somehow, so he's able to stalk us by having a bug in our butt. Jasmine, how long have you worked there? 6 months? Not even, actually. What exactly does the Urban Myth Dissolution Center do? Don't know, really. We look at the rumors. If it's paranormal related, we figure out what's up. Who would actually ask you to do this? National or local government, also universities and research organizations. This case here is probably the boss man just spotting a rumor and taking interest. Okay. Door? This is the unit bathroom. Oh, yeah, right about Jasmine too. My co-worker at the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Her impression of me seems to be uninterested? Not quite disinterested. Not very friendly? Yeah, I wonder if she hates me. Thank you for the follow, Domo. Welcome, arigato. Thank you. Doesn't matter. I will keep trying. Yeah, staff member. Yeah, she has the no cocoa grumpies. Thinks basically all tasks are too much work. Says detailed aspects of investigation are not her strong suit. In charge of guiding us as I stumbled through the investigation. Made it clear the main job was driving. Probably trusty co-worker nonetheless. Yeah, she's just low energy. She needs some kofifi. Like, did I ask her everything? Oh, Domo Doom guy, welcome. Well, Taffy's asleep. Oh, I should put my glasses on. Oh shit! What the fuck is that? A ghost! But according to the director, my power's clairvoyance and I'm seeing what happened in the past. So this isn't a ghost. This, not a ghost. How could it not be a ghost? If I'm seeing something, then something was here? Whoa. It's terrible. I feel like the shadow's watching me. Need to take a closer look. The shadow looks human. It's wearing something. A hoodie? It's like, maybe? Is there anything else that I can see with my glasses? Oh! Legs! Oh god, there's legs! Touch the legs. Ew! I can't seem to actually touch it. Feels so weird. What exactly is the shadow? I should think about it once we have more clues. Note this too. Yikes, what is this? They look like legs? Who put these legs here? Maybe now I can do more interrogating? Like, what do you think about you and Pablo getting engaged? Congratulations. Good on you guys? Yeah, what you saw. That thing you saw looked like a haunted spirit of sorts? It's like, well, y'all are part of the hive mind, so you're all married to Pablo now. Congratulations. Blurry and all, but also tangible? Wasn't it that kind of shadow? Huh? Sorry for this abrupt question. No, it's fine. I'm getting accused left and right of faking this to gain attention. I didn't think anyone would believe me. You're not getting married? Well, that's your problem then, I guess. I thought so. That wasn't a trick of the light or a lie. The thing you saw was definitely in this room. I'm impressed. I hope you can solve this case for us. Yes. Kind of funny that it's canon that we have multiple personality disorder. Well, you are a hive mind. It kind of just comes with the territory. It's like, what do you want to get married to? A cutie and a friend. Well, there you go. Yeah, I saw a haunted spirit. Jasmine, I'm seeing something that looked like a haunted spirit. Where are those shadows that show up with these glasses? Don't see them, no way I'd know. It's scary because their forms are fuzzy. I can see them but not touch them. Aren't most monsters and urban myths kinda that way? A bit clearer than ghosts with ridiculous goals or messages. What are these things I'm seeing? Hey, don't ask me, you figure it out. Yeah, let's think things over, maybe. Yeah, what am I seeing? They look like ghosts, but aren't. So weird. I'm not really helping much, even if I see things. It seems you may still need my support. I can offer the second part of my own urban myth theory, which we had to wait on earlier. Oh no, my memory of the direction is going self-aware! First, let's take a moment and narrow down what you really need to consider. Feels weird being tutored by the mere memory of our director. Then again, maybe all the intelligence is rubbing off on me? It's like, baby. I feel smarter somehow. I'm happy for you. I mentioned this back at the center. Your clairvoyance shows you the memories of each location, a view of the past. So being it someone who was doing there before? If so, what about the foot-like shadow I saw by the entrance? Yeah, it was Eiko and Mio. No, she was running away with Mio. There we go. Would I be interested in playing Crash Bandicoot? No. I'm good. It's like, I'm not good at those kind of games. And I know Crash Bandicoot's, like, very particular. Yeah, it would make me crash out. Maybe it's a memory of Eiko-san running away with Mio? If so, I really can't see glimpses of past events. If it said no, I would have just switched Mio and Eiko, but it looks like I got it right the first time. I only said Eiko first because she was the one that prompted Mio to leave, because she was the one that was like, I saw it! So I really can't see tiny glimpses of past events. The gaze that Mio felt, Mio saw, and what I saw through my clairvoyance, they don't seem to be lying. The remakes are much harder than the originals. They suck knife fight. Yeah, I heard, so I was surprised when you were streaming at Porkroll. I was like, why is he playing Crash Bandicoot? Because I heard they are harder because they changed a lot of things. So I'm like, I don't want to play. I'm good. And what I saw through my clairvoyance, they don't seem to be lying. Combining everyone's accounts of my clairvoyance might tell us something. Why did they do that? I don't know. It's like, hell if I know. Let's see. I think I can solve this. You had nothing better to do? But then you realized, yes you do. Well, there you go. Problem solved. It's like doing nothing would have been better. Yeah, you could have been playing more horse game. I did get Kita-san. But I only got like one copy, so I'm just gonna keep rolling until I hit pity, which is 200. But at least I have it, and it is really good. There's a reason people stopped playing those games. Yeah. Endless Zone 0? No. No more gotchas. No more. Yeah, let's think things over. A mysterious being that appeared very suddenly. If we only had one witness, they might simply have imagined things. But Mio also mentioned being watched. I have no idea what to think about it or how. Yeah, Almost Maze is kind of bad too, but it's also cute and charming. Yeah, no, it's the hot new thing right now. Everyone's really into it, so, you know. I haven't put a single dollar into Uma Musume yet, and I don't plan to. I doubt I ever will. It's like, considering they keep randomly sending free shit in the mail, I don't see a reason to give them money. They're like, here's 1,500 carats. Here's a free SSR ticket. It's like, oh, thanks. I don't have to give you money. Nah, it's just a number go up game for people that like horse racing and betting. It's a guilty pleasure. I will admit it's a guilty pleasure. Straight up. But anyway. Yeah, it's like, I don't want to spend money on gotchas anymore. No more monies. In any case, let me offer some guidance. My resident director boss is talking to me again. First, let's take a moment and narrow down what you really need to consider. Suppose a shadow actually exists and acts similar to humans. if it acts like us? I'd want to know how the shadow showed up. Yeah, you just think of the weird horse game. It is just a weird horse game. Number go up, play Adventure Capitalist. I did many years ago, and I beat it. I 100%ed it. Including its spin-off / sequel. Yeah, that was many, many moons ago. Hi, Taffy. Yeah, you still play 2 for the Tribe Boys. Yeah, why not? Yeah, let's think about that for a bit. Yeah, let's figure it out. Maybe... there's a route that leads in somewhere within the room? Yeah, there's probably like a secret passage or something. Like if there's like a way to sneak into the closet. What are you doing, Taffy? I don't know what he's doing. Maybe there's a route that leads in somewhere within the room? Yes, I should try to focus on how it got inside the room. You're gonna go on another road trip? Well, have fun! My road trip's not until September, so y'all got me till then. Which is why I'm trying to wrap up the first season of the roleplay. It's like, my goal is to finish season 1 sometime in August, since my trip's in September. So it'll be out when it's ready, and it'll be ready when it's done. Man or monster, that should show us who or what they are. Does your trip start on the 21st of September? Nope. It's in the beginning of September. Alright, so now what? How to get in? I've been thinking to find out what the shadow was. We should first figure out how it managed to sneak in. It suddenly appeared, but any idea how it got in? I don't know. Something scary happened to me before, and since then I've been extra careful to check the doors, so how could this... It was really sudden, out of thin air even. Something scary. Can I ask you what happened to you before? If it's okay with you, that is. Around 2 years ago, I think someone was kind of stalking me. That was one of the reasons I moved here. They said everything was okay until yesterday. I'm really scared. Help me, Azami. Do you remember the 21st of September? Oh, yeah. I don't know the lyrics. Boyfriend. This is purely for investigative purposes, but you know, like, please tell me about any boyfriends, if I may ask. I don't have anyone I call a boyfriend, not currently. No BF now, noted. Sorry, thanks. Okay, I can probably do more investigating now. Looks pretty standard. No space for anyone to hide here. I'm here, so might as well take a shot. Take a snapshot. On close inspection, the toilet cover is raised. There has been a man here! And goes, taste the human blender. Yeah. Unexpected hand grenade. I see it is raised as well. Remember, Meal being the type is always conscious about this stuff. I should close it for now. Yeah, so that means there was a man here. A regular, everyday, mundane door. A lock and chain fully functional. Mio mentioned being careful about checking that her door's locked. Mio's really diligent, unlike me. I can't picture her forgetting to lock up. I just snap a pic here, too. Hey, someone left your toilet seat up. I guess I can't tell you yet. It's probably best if she doesn't know yet. Secret passages? Of course not. But I could fit pretty easily, so a man could hide here too. Let's get a pic of this too, just in case. Did you hear any strange noises from somewhere in the room? I don't think so. Oh, by the way, you've been taking pics of this place, right? Can I take a quick look to refresh my memory? Yes, of course. Thanks. She's scrutinizing each pic. Something on her mind? About this one. When did you take it? The toilet lid is raised. This might upset Mio. She's meticulous about these things. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'm not the one who raised this lid or the seat. Oh well. What's this game about? Solving spooky mysteries. Alright, I guess I can't do anything here. If it was a normal intruder, would they easily be able to climb so high? I should ask what the police told them. Yeah, it's been very interesting so far. Did the police say anything about the intruder entering through the window? Oh, I hated the way they treated me and stopped listening midway. I think they told Mio something. Understood. Mio, a few things? Did the police say anything about the intruder entering through the window? I thought the same thing and asked them. I didn't find any evidence about the window or on the balcony. Also, we're on the 4th floor and the road in front is pretty busy. The places are open until midnight, so they said it's unlikely. I see. Makes sense. Window entry unlikely. Noted. Good luck with your investigation. I believe in you, Asami. That's Pegasus! I've talked to Mio and Eiko-san. I looked around the room, I think. So getting closer to narrowing down to urban myth? Well... yeah, not like we could. About that time, though. At this stage, the boss man tends to call. Someone's phone's ringing. See? Right on cue. Oh, what? Wait, it's mine? Pick up already! Yes? Hello, this is Ami. Director Megoriya here. Well done, Mrs. Ami. The director son? Thought it was your own phone. Yeah, I know. That was pretty loud. Got the formalities, eh? Director or whatever is fine. Yes. Director, son. Thanks to your efforts, the urban myth within this case is taking shape. This may be a good time to identify which one it is. Okay, how can we identify the urban myth? Countless urban myths exist in this world. I believe you've already referenced part of our center's archives. Identification is about finding the correct record for the urban myth that matches this case's specifics. Yet another one of my beginner questions, but... is this phantasmophobia? No. Do we even need to identify what it is? Urban myths tend to be grouped into several categories. A sizable number of them are known to stalk those who encountered them. So if this myth is one of them, Mio might be in danger? Identification is a step towards adequate prognosis. Surely you agree? Oh yes, I see what you mean. Without further ado, let the identification begin. Give you those vibes? Fair. Ooh. Man, it's like, dude be harnessing the power of the oogity boogity. Thank you all for your patience. I believe you would all prefer a swift resolution. So I appreciate your kind cooperation with our identification process. Please convey to everyone what I just told you. Well, everyone, our director is here on the phone to guide us through the process. First of all, what exactly is identification? We compare various mysteries occurrences in the field to our center's records. This is to determine which urban myths match the specifics. So identifying helps us figure out what to do next. But you don't need to hear our investigation report first? Such is the power of my vision. I am already aware of your investigation results. The director is basically an anomaly himself. Let us begin by laying out what exactly happened here. This started around Mio and Eiko-san. They both encountered a suspicious intruder, correct? That's right. This intruder that they witnessed. The first key factor is whether they really existed. Though pictures were uploaded to social media, do you suspect they were fake pictures? That is not what this is about. People tend to think they saw things that don't exist, and get caught up in that possibility. We need to ascertain this anomaly's existence. from objective facts, instead of relying solely upon their accounts. Objective facts? Mrs. Ami, I understand you have already gathered the necessary clues. With your power of clairvoyance. Yes, I think? So, Mrs. Ami, could you kindly recap the clues you found by investigating with clairvoyance? Shadowy figure? I saw a shadowy figure! The entity that made Mio feel watched and that Eiko-san saw. Why are you asking people about showers, Doom Guy? Don't be weird. You're being stinky. I don't know if it was human or anomaly, but I think something must have been present in that room. Through testimonies and clues from your clairvoyance, you were able to narrow down the rumor. Like, alright. It's like, still. We were able to confirm that some entity was indeed here. Oh geez, it's the pillars. Let us focus on what exactly the shadowy figure might have been. Mrs. Ami, I believe you found some form of evidence that said that the shadowy figure was present in Mio-san's room. Was there anything that caught your eye? I mean, other than the shadow I saw with clairvoyance? Yes, there was a clue you came across while investigating. If you're watching with your vision, you could just tell me? I might not always be around so conveniently, and this is your training day. So let me ask you, Mrs. Ami. Were there evidence of the shadowy figure who supposedly appeared in Mio-san's room? Yeah, the bathroom. The unit bathroom felt kind of strange? Ah, splendid. What did you feel was strange about the bathroom? The toilet. Let me guess. The toilet seat being upright? Mio's the type who closes the lid too. There's no way she'd leave the seat up. What matters here is not the toilet seat itself, but the gender constraint it indicates. All the more as the residents had been consistent about handling the lid. Which means the third presence in the room would have been male. A man. What would an open toilet tell you? Yeah, get that tuna oil. A mysterious entity was witnessed as a shadowy figure. It took actions that were clearly divergent from the residents. The seat substantiates this. The indication that the shadowy figure was likely male. Huh? This anomaly chose to relieve itself? Yeah, Double Goaty, welcome. Yeah, we're getting bloody with it. How you doing? Apparently there be boy ghosts using the toilet and not putting the lid back down afterwards. How rude. Yeah, welcome. How you doing? You shouldn't assume what an anomaly would or wouldn't do. Some anomalies cause unscientific phenomena, while others act just like humans. Wonderful. This urban myth's traits are seeping out onto the lights. Ironically, your female housemate is the one who keeps leaving the seat up. Wow. Director-san, are you enjoying this? He is. Mrs. Ami, your next choice will be vital. Sure. A shadowy figure of male gender appears in your home. When exactly and from where? I remember Mio saying it appeared out of nowhere. Be considerate for male homies. I doubt it. Yeah, anomalies are tied to specific locations. There always is something about where they appear. So, Mrs. Ami. Yes! Do you recall who first witnessed the anomaly? It was Eiko. It was Eiko-san. She saw it when they were getting ready to sleep. Yes, indeed. Mio-san's room had only one bed, so Eiko-san improvised a bed on the floor and was about to lie down. So, Mrs. Ami, do you know where Eiko-san saw the male intruder? Under the bed. Under the bed, I guess? Like, it should be pretty obvious. It's like, hey, here's a bed that's tall enough to fit a person in it. Gee, I wonder where she saw the ghost. Is this a simulator from an ATM's POV? Yep, with the Illuminati and everything. Eiko-san would have been trying to sleep just in front of the bed. Exactly. Eiko-san noticed a man hiding under the bed. The urban myth that matches the circumstances would be... Oh. The man under the bed. Ooh. Yeah, the art is cool. Want a receipt, but you never have enough paper. Yeah, right? The man under the bed! Hey, I know that one. The one with the machete or axe. Hides under your bed with his weapon of choice. Really? Yes, it's a popular urban myth. Possibly originating in the United States. Yes, I think he was holding something. An axe? Might have been. Director said, what do we do? What should we do? What can I do? Need to think of something? Yes, about that. This urban myth is difficult to guard against. Ah! Other sightings vary. An initial and only encounter. Or another case where it jumped around from victim to victim. The unpredictability of its next action is what makes this anomaly so compelling. Yeah, it's just Jason Voorhees. Compelling? Mio is in trouble here right now. Tell me what to do already. As I said, this one cannot be countered. So you can head back to the center for now. There's something else we'd like you to work on. Oh? What if he shows up today as well? You seem to misunderstand, Mrs. Ami. The Urban Myth Dissolution Center is an investigative organization focusing on urban myths. We are neither makeshift police nor bodyguards. That is beyond our scope. That's a terrible thing to say. I just want to protect Mio. Oh, it's okay, Azami. You don't have to force yourself. We understand your boundaries, so you might want to call it a day. Miko-san! Azami, I don't know what to do. Mio! Don't worry. My place is just one station from here. I can show up real quick if anything happens. I'll watch over Mio. Mio, listen. Yes? I'd like you to have this at least as a lucky charm. It's a letter. It might help you feel more at ease when you're in trouble or worried. Thank you, Azami. I'll read this later. Well, we should call it a day. Please rest well, Mio. I've rechecked the locks. That should be good. ... What? Why is this even happening? Azami, help me. Why are these characters all red in the sprites but not in their portraits? Magic. Ooh, scared me. Just a call. Who is it? The call is coming from inside the house. Yeah, you know, art reasons. Oh, hello, Eiko-san. Yes. Yes. Thank you for your help these last few days. I'm glad I wasn't alone. Oh, no, I know you're busy with work, so please. Yes, all locked. Balcony and entrance. The chains it as well. Does she have a peg leg? No, but she could. Might get her leg axed off. Yes, bedtime for me. You too. Up. Don't look under the bed! Not again? Ooh. No! Next day. Jasmine, this doesn't look good. Looks like the anomaly struck again. Yeah, very spooky. Seriously, Mio call you or what? No, I can't seem to reach Mio. I heard from Eiko-san early this morning. Told me Mio had a really rough time again. She'll tell me what happened when I get there, I think. What? Wait. Is this new mess that bad? Yeah, she is cute with the bunch. Even worse. Eiko-san and Mio are being flamed on social media again. Oh no! It's like, what? Is she being attacked by a man with an axe? No, she's being attacked by Twitter people! No! Yeah, they're all cute. Yeah, she got an extra crack in her skull. Yeah, they're all very pretty girls. Mio is really upset about it. Not sure what I get what's going on. Should probably take a stroll, yeah? Urban myths come out of rumors, remember? Might just affect what that dude under the bed does too. I've been checking social media like before. Yes. Let's try looking around. I got a message from the boss man. So we should start from Eiko Sazakao. Nice. Arnie on it? Yeah, best way to handle it is ignore it. Or if it's over something silly, lead it to the joke. Yeah, you know. Like, no point in touching it if it's not worth your time. Don't feed the trolls. First thing, let's check on what happened to Mio and Eiko. And why they're being flamed again. That's it, go for it. Understood! Do the gritty? Why? Yeah, hit the gritty. Yeah, my dear friend Mia was attacked again. It's like, I want the police... it's covered, I'll read it after. Snooping around for personal information? Blowing up again. These two get more attention than the case itself. We should check how far these guys are digging. Also, why this photo? I don't get it either. Old photo, maybe? Where'd they post this with all the heat? Oh, she's got 4K likes. I want the police to formally launch an investigation. And those of you taking the opportunity to snoop around our personal lives, get one of your own. You call your personal life while posting on the internet for all to see, lol. We went and break and enter because she was doxxed? What are the police doing? Just pilfering our taxes and running? Scary. That Eiko? That Eiko? She's pulling stunts like this? Desperate to stay relevant, I guess. She's that Eiko then? Pretty famous. What a comment, though. Yeah, is she famous? Also doesn't know her either. Mid-level. There's so much attention on Eiko herself. Patches class anything? Hold on. Eiko 5S? Yeah, that's right. She was well known while using this handle. So Eiko then used to be known as Eiko 5S? Yeah, let's... The text is wiggling. Yeah, whip the nay-nay instead of doxing people. Yeah, box people. Not enough people getting punched in the face. Yeah, put a cardboard box on their heads. I think I'm gonna look in the Eiko 5S. Eiko's former account? Yeah, it might turn up something. Go for it. Like, unless there's something else here, but probably not. Let's see. She's this Miyosato? Oh no, her full name! Yeah, that's why I was like, wait a minute, Miyosato, that's her full name. Yeah, that's pretty messed up. And it's wiggling. Miyosato is Mio's full name. Someone posted this to social media. I'm worried this might lead to some weird rumors. Yeah, try looking into that too. Well, I'll just stop posting, but maybe we'll see where the rumor came from. Maybe so. Need to find something to put out the flames. It's like, oh no, not the flames. If it's true, she's been fully doxxed now. Oh no. It's like, you doxed your friend, how's it feel? Yeah, Sato, sounds like an unfortunate victim of Sato attacks. It is really messed up. How's it supposed to feel? Is Mio alright? Eiko-san should be used to handling this stuff. Mio, on the other hand, probably not. Yeah, I gotta pay the Bebo tax. Alright, let's start by looking up Eiko. This Eiko girl really is that Eiko 5S? I used to watch her on BooTube all the time. Uh-huh, used to post bits on BooTube. Super active. They started some job hunting consultation agency and swapped back to Eiko. Damn, they're all getting docked so bad! It's like they're current work. Yeah, I gotta fade it out from posting vids. I lose interest when they do that, but some will follow their stance wherever they go. She was on TV. Ooh. Eiko-san was even on TV. Wow. Oh yeah, she was a commenter on some info variety show. Oh wait, are any of these, I don't think any of these were glowing or wiggling. Like, we ask ex-charismatic influencer turned job hunting consultant about current recruitment trends and what skill companies are looking for. Click here for more. Probably a bot. Like, I don't want a box on my head. I'm not Snake. Some old article? Man, they're quick. Wanted for advice for job hunting. Did all those streams for controversy. Yeah, now she's a CEO? True, she went to stir up controversy? Depends on the stud. Echo 5S had both solo videos and collabs with other streamers. Some of those were really asking for it. As a college group, they had a real kids will be big kids kind of vibe. Yeah, that's e-girls for you. Failing upwards. I'm not seeing any wiggling text. So... that might be it for now. Let me look up the other thing. Yeah, wiggling text is a clue, so that's why I'm trying to look for it. Looks like Mio's full name is confirmed, Mio Saito. The info from here, uni, and other socials match up. Wow! This is terrible. Wonder if this is from a uni classmate. Why post Mio's personal details? Humans. Some just rush ahead without a thought for consequences. Yeah, that's terrible. Found Mio's alt account, Bloom30. 3 is Mitsu in Japanese, and the O for Mio. How cute. Ah, see, yeah, it's wiggling. The wiggling is a clue. Yeah, you could become the wiggling text. Jasmine, what's an alt account? An alt account, the other one. For anonymous posting stuff they want to keep secret. Mio had one? This post is going places. Yeah, you're telling me. Bloom30. If this really is Mio's account, we should look into it. Might tell us where the rumors around her came from. Oh, I guess we should, huh? At least to catch up on what's being said. Yes. Thing is, her name isn't that unique, so her search hits may be too wide. Look for more keywords that might lead to Mio herself. I'll try. Day in a life, and with a face like that, you'd be sugar dating? Whoa, what? Sugar dating? The sugar's wiggling. Whoa! Flammable. Handled with care. Zambi, Mia's your friend, right? Any word from her? No. I need to see her so we can talk directly. But yeah, the sugar's wiggling. If this is where the rumors started... I hate to do this to Mio, but we should search the word sugar dating, too. Okay, go for it! Alright, we got Bloom30. Let's see where that takes us. Too many results. Alright. Let's try sugar dating. Too many results. Unless you combine them. Can I combine them? Found it! Okay. I had to combine it. Hope it's not that Enjo Kosai thing. It might be. Pour some sugar away. Totally boasting about her scores as Bloom30. Who are these sugar dating success stories for anyway? Mio. Well, some role model figures make how-to manuals and such so to pave the path. It's like Petru and ex-papa. Oh, jeez. Honestly, I don't see a problem here. My mommy Rin had a celebrity as a sugar date. Super jelly. Lucky mommy Sean. Double lemon juice, welcome. I wish this was the World of Darkness stream. But yeah, no, this has been very cool and spooky so far. How you doing? I've heard that you were way more introducing babes to daddies than dating them yourself. Stay up with the girls for the dirty work. Some friend you got there. You just pay your taxes. Could I be a sugar something? Nah, I'm too bitter for that. Nah, I'm too bitter and old. And how is that relevant? Totally not. Breaking news! Blip 30, the break-in victim, had a not-so-secret past as a sugar baby. Click more! Looks like I've tracked out the rumor's source. You should believe all of what's written here. But this might be related to why the anomaly appeared in the first place. Yes. I wish I could put a stop to all this. Alright, I got my clues. Sammy, what you doing? I posted myself from my own account. I had to put it out there. Please don't insult Mia without knowing anything. Give it a rest. Huh? You're swole? Good for you, I guess. What's a bitter mommy when compared to a sugar mommy? I tell you to go to bed and do your homework. And brush your teeth. Or no Xbox. Huh? Isn't that just fuel for the fire? I can't just sit and watch. Oh, Mio is feeling so much pain. And sugar apple fairy fart. There you go. There, that ought to bring some balance to the conversation. You don't really get the internet, do you? Yeah, right? Guess you're the type who only learns from experience. That white knight spirit you got is fine, got there is fine and all, but you should really think before you act. Well, up to you though. Zammy will do what Zammy will. Yeah, what's an internet? I don't know. You could wrap up searching the socials. Time to prep for on-site. Understood. Here we go. Yes. I'll ask Mia as much as I can about the stalker and her past. If you go all out like that, it'll be way too overwhelming. There are other directions you can look into. Think before you pry. But if you're fine with possibly losing a friend, be my guess. I see. Thank you, Jasmine. I'll be careful. What's a fan and why is it not paired with other appliances? I don't know. Mio, are you alright? Asami, yes, I'm not hurt or anything. But I was so scared. I'm glad you're safe at least. I kept thinking, if only you'd been there with me yesterday. Asami, I really don't know what to do. I know, I'm sorry. Talk to me when you feel up to it. No pressure, okay? You got peg legs. The sprites do just be like that. I'm all geared up to help Mio. What exactly should I look into? Hey, don't ask me. But some stuff you could check out. This anomaly, dude under the bed, is showing up on Mio's, like, bad habit. Maybe the anomaly was born from some connection to Mio herself. Affection, jealousy, malice. Many urban myths are born from people's emotions. Nah, I don't get the reference. Might want to poke around that angle. Anyhow, it's up to you. Connections between the anomaly and Mio. Duly noted. Okay, thank you, Jasmine. I'm on it. Door. A sturdy, reliable door chain. Like, pretty unlikely it's been tampered with. If you hit somewhere, it'd be here. Don't see anything strange. Are you doing okay, Mio? Asami, could you stay with me? I'll answer anything. I'll do what I can. I'll be right here. It'll be okay. Don't push yourself too much. I saw the post. Remember hearing the Kuchisake Onna was a real person and it just got blown out of proportion. Yeah, I don't know. Some urban legends and myths and stuff have some pretty crazy origins. You never know. I saw Eiko-san's post. You were attacked again. Though I didn't really want her to post about it. Eiko-san convinced me that at times like these it's better to speak up. And I felt she was right. Any idea who the man under the bed might be? This game got romance in it? I highly doubt it. I don't think so? Mio, you weren't hurt, were you? Was anything stolen? I'm okay, thanks. I wasn't hurt and nothing was stolen. Yuri? Maybe. It's like we could only hope. I don't want to make you relive it all, but could you tell me what happened last night? About last night? Yes, it's okay. I could tell you. Yesterday after everyone went home, Eiko-san was still worried and called me from her place. I checked the locks as I was talking on the phone, then hung up. When I turned around, the man was there? Yes, he was in my room even though I definitely locked the door. Oh, status on me! Are you okay? Sorry, I think about it. It was really terrifying. Yeah, we have Yuri at home. Yuri at home. It's just a Russian man named Yuri. Hey, take it easy on yourself, okay? I'm okay. You're here to help after all. I'll do what I can. I think he was holding an axe or something and slowly came closer. I think passed out then. Next thing I remember, it was morning. Asami, I'm really scared. What should I even do? Please. Mio, you'll be alright. I'll figure this out. Take a deep breath. Okay. Mio's really scared. We need to find a way to keep this anomaly from showing up again. Anything else? No? It's like trying to search for Yuri contact, and the results are clogged with Yuri from Doki Doki Literature Club and Yuri on Ice. What'd she say? Starting to get the hang of it? Yes, I think so, gradually. Jasmine, what could we possibly do for Mio? About that anomaly and also with social media blowing up? It's tough to watch, I get it, but our job is to figure out the anomaly itself. We could track down the rumor's source on social media, but we can't do anything about it. Work with us means you need to get the urban myth investigation part down first and foremost. But yes, you're right. Mio said she had no idea who the intruder might be. Maybe it really is a supernatural monster showing up all of a sudden? There's gotta be more to that. This case does involve an urban myth, so it is possible. But Mio, it doesn't matter whether Mio is being truthful or not. It's just more info to consider, okay? Jasmine, you're so mature and grounded. Whatever. Yeah, not the Super Nintendo monster. Recap? Keeps appearing, this man under the bed. He appeared in Mio's home. They get red alert too. There's an anomaly showing up in Mio's room. What's going on? Hides under beds. Kills anyone in the room with him under certain circumstances, usually armed with some kind of weapon, possibly axe or machete. If you sense his presence, immediately leaving the room may save your life. Apparently. Supposedly! According to the urban myth, he crawls out from under here? I see something. Wait, no! A creepy doll! I don't recall Mio being into this kind of stuff. I should check with her. Yeah, just sell the bed. The bed's cursed. It's like, destroy it like we destroyed the chair. Yeah, a strange man is pretty casual. It's like, yeah, just a strange man with an axe. Yes, definitely room for one person, and I don't see any recent openings or anything. Yeah, he hides under your bed and kills you with a machete. They call him Peculiar Chap. Oh. Sorry for not filling you in. Mio isn't hurt, but seems quite upset. So please avoid asking her about sensitive matters. If it helps, I can tell you what Mio told me. Yeah. You mean more like the monster crawling out from under your bed won't be able to do so if you don't have it under your bed? True. So what are your thoughts so far about what's happening? Well, I could be wrong, but she could just have one of her ex-sugar daddies stalking her. But we'll find out. Eiko-san, may I ask about the details you didn't mention when you called earlier? What happened to Mio last night after we left? I came to check on Mio this morning and found her passed out. I immediately took care of her, but she's still been in distress ever since. Yeah, I think it's a Scooby-Doo situation. Yeah. It likely is a Scooby-Doo. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Right, think there's a monster under the bed. We don't talk about Scrappy. So I listened to her story and they got in touch with you. What a rage ran! Bags, accessories, manga, and books fill the shelves. Nothing really unusual. Mio really is a tidy one. Even her shelves are well organized. Do a Shaggy voice. Like Scooby? I think there might be something under the bed! I don't think I could do a Shaggy voice. That was my attempt. Like, Scoobs, did you just shoot that dude with a gun? They're gonna put you down, Scoobs! They can rye, Raggy. They can rye. Alright, your girlfriend wanted you to mention that you played this together, doing voices together, and threatened to bite if you didn't mention it. Okay, cool. You could tell your girlfriend I said hi. And that she shouldn't bite you. Unless you want that. You might be into that for all I know. Securely locked. Didn't see any traces of entry. Beak. No one to hide on the balcony either. Alright, I did find that doll. I gotta ask her about it. Mio, a few things. I would hope it's fun biting. And there's something I'd like you to look at. Absolutely? Good. The way the pixel art conveys the little arrow spinning is so satisfying. Yeah, no, this game's got very good art direction. Even if it is a little silly. With the little peg legs. Is this yours? Huh? No, it's the first time I've seen it. Where did you find it? Under the bed. Goodness, that's so... What exactly is going on, Azami? Maybe you meet something? I really don't know, sorry. How's the temp been? Brutal. Yeah, I like her twiddling her fingers. It's kind of disturbing. I'll hold on to this for now. Alright, that's another clue down. Glasses. Let's put on our glasses. Okay. Oh no, she's hopping on. It was so hot you had to lie down. Yeah, it's been a hot day, but you know, I've been managing. I got my fans. It's over for the most part. Well, that's good for you. Yeah, is this a body? No, wait, I'm looking at the past, so... Is this Mio then? Was she lying here? Is this really Mio? The features are all blurry. It does look like a girl, but I should make sure. What the heck is going on? This man like Shadow might be the intruder who scared Mio last night. Domo Fernia, welcome, how you doing? 1, you are the girlfriend. 2, you did not threaten to bite her if she didn't mention it. You joked about your girlfriend will probably bite me for not mentioning this. Ah, funny. 3, you're gonna bite her for misrepresenting you. Go for it, have fun. Is that not a threat? Maybe. Well, you got bit. Rip. Bitey bitey, oh, such a good time. Because you're on an island, the heat doesn't dissipate well inland, plus there's city smog. Ah, yeah, an insulated house. Yeah, that's gonna suck. Well, good luck with that, Cody. Yeah, take a closer look at the man's shadow. Speaking of which, it doesn't really look like he's threatening her. Is he just watching? But why? Creepy. Yes, the shadow definitely looks like it appeared from under the bed. But how does something appear from under your bed? Can't even lock them out. How can you prevent this man from showing up? Anything else to look at? Is this the shadow of the man who attacked Mio yesterday? Probably, but what's he doing? I don't know if it's not a ghost, but I'm just as scared. I hate those haunted houses where you need to walk through yourself. I need to gather clues on this man, but it just looks like he's searching the shelves. Sneaking in, going through the shelves for Mio's belongings? Is he interested in Mio herself? Interested? Gross! Alright, that might be it for now. Yeah, let's take things over. It looks like he's arguing with the curtains, like, ah! What was the man under the bed's purpose? Wait. Maybe there's this, oh, I'm so confused. What is the man under the bed known for? Let's see, the man under the bed from the urban myth. He said to carry an axe or machete and to kill residents of the room, correct? That's right, he's famous for something like that. But Mio hasn't been physically harmed as far as we know. In that case, what were the intruder's actual intentions? He wants... to secretly threaten you and scare you? He wants to secretly threaten you and scare you? No? Yeah, nothing was stolen. To suddenly appear in front of you and scare you. There we go. Clearly he was just asking for directions to the highway. Like, yeah, you know where I could find the highway? The hell? Maybe he wants to suddenly appear in front of you and scare you? With the shadow's movements, that's how it looks to me. Does this actually mean he has an interest towards Mio? That could be this anomaly isn't really the man under the bed. Then again, he's showing up from under the bed in a locked room? Makes no sense whatsoever. Alright, let's see if we can figure this other thing out. Are we doing this right? Let's think this through. I want to help Mio somehow. Donde está el baño? On the left. But the intruder appears from under the bed. However carefully she locks up. What am I supposed to do? We could block the space under the bed with some furniture. Where's the banjo? I don't know, Banjo-Kazooie? How about blocking the space under the bed with furniture? If it's showing up from under the bed, maybe we could just fill... we could just fill the space, couldn't we? That seems like a good idea to me, actually. Let's see. Hey, Go-san, do you have any idea what that monster that attacked Mio is? The anomaly? A girl as cute as Mio might have caught some creep's eye somewhere, of course. Maybe her ex-boyfriend? She mentioned moving here because her ex started stalking her. Her ex stalked her? We mentioned it was a monster that showed up, correct? Then maybe not? Urban myths can come from obsession, it seems. Thank you for letting us know. Yeah, so it probably is her ex. Like, either that or the creature from the Black Lagoon. Jasmine, I found this under the bed. What the? Wait, this doesn't belong to Mio? I asked her and she said no. Seemed shaken. Is there some meaning to this doll? No idea. Could mean something. Could mean nothing. Mio, a few things. Boyfriend. Hey Mio, I kinda heard about your ex-boyfriend from Eiko-san. Okay. Not exactly a secret, but I think it was related. Yeah, maybe it's Garter Bell from Panty and Stocking. Seems like these anomalies are sometimes born from such people's emotions, so... I just want to check. Would you mind telling me a bit more? Oh, okay, I can share with you. It was 2 years ago, I think. We were only dating for a month or so. Didn't know if that even qualifies as an ex. He was a control freak. He was the guy who stalked me like I mentioned yesterday. Could you tell me more? Tell me more, tell me more. Around age 30, medium height in build, said he worked at a famous company and cared a lot about his reputation. Had a lot to say about my daily habits, certain foods are bad for my health, and so on. He was a clean freak and uptight, kept insisting I do what he said, so I got scared. I see, that's why you broke up after a month or so. Yeah, but he kept texting me, saying he was nearby and asking to meet. Around that time I heard this place was available, so I moved here as fast as I could. Makes sense, gotcha, thanks. Ex turned stalker. Did the anomaly arise from this person's obsession? the way, the place where you passed out. Is it where I'm standing now? Yes, while on call with Eiko-san and checking the window and door locks one by one. But how did you know? How did I... just a hunch? A bunch of hunches? Is this about the weird things you see that you mentioned before? Yeah, more or less. Can't I fill up the... Okay, the bed. Interact with the bed. Okay, let's fill this place up. And done. Alrighty, yep, this should work. Now the man under the bed has no way to get in or out. We're safe. I hope. Like, hopefully. Sammy, I'll be heading out. Oh, it's already dark. I think I should stay with Mio tonight. Ah, yeah? Bossman told me to come back. Got a pass on that? I just got a text about the center's purpose and you're dead, blah, blah, blah. I know already. Duty calls? I'll stay here tonight. Need to go grab fresh clothes, but should be back in no time. Huh? Really? Thank you so much. You should head back and rest. More people being here won't necessarily solve anything. Makes sense if Eiko-san's staying. Okay then, if you say so. Asami? Are you leaving? Mio. But Eiko-san will stay with you. Also, we took preventive measures against the man under the bed. He should be showing up from there anymore. I think. Really? Thank you so much, Asami. Sure thing. Hope you get some good rest tonight. You're really my best friend, you know? I'm so glad I listened to your advice. Now what's gonna go wrong? It's nothing. There's no way. I'm thinking too much. Asami told me he's no longer coming out from under the bed. And Eiko-san's almost here. Maybe I should go meet her. I'm more scared here, alone in my room. Uh-oh! There he is! It's Little Red Riding Hood! No! Why are you doing this? Uh-oh. Run, girl, run! He's got an axe! Eiko-san, please hurry! Hurry! What is this? Oh my god! No! No! Yeah, he just wants to ask her a question, but he's shaving it for later. Good lord. The next day. Jasmine? Yeah, what? Eiko-san called me this morning. Mia was attacked again, this time in the apartment hallway. It's like, no, she's still alive. We got a message from her. What? No way. It's my fault. Mia wanted me to stay with her. Not much you could have done, Zammy. Like the boss man said, we aren't exactly bodyguards. I understand that, but... Anyway, I just heard from them again, and Mio's at Eiko-san's place now. Makes sense, you know address? Yeah, she sent it to me. Gotcha. Heading to Eiko's dad. We should check out Mio's place as well, but if she's out, it'd be locked. Thank you for all your help, Jasmine. Well, it is kind of her job. Well, now we're at Eiko's place. Ooh. Eiko-san! Is Mio safe? Yes, thankfully, she's in the back. No physical harm, at least. I'm glad to hear that. Then Yanomli didn't do anything this time, either. About that. You need to see this. Oh, what the? Is this Mio's room? Yes, and there's more. This photo has somehow been posted on social media. Oh no, who would do such a thing? Maybe they edited one she posted before. I can't see how else. Mio says she ran back into her room and immediately locked the door. And how could anyone take this pic? Yes, exactly. How was it even possible? I don't know either. I should go talk to Mio first. You do that. She's really upset. Wasn't able to tell me much. But she might be more comfortable talking to you. I'm on it. Yeah, so we will... More dialogue. Mio's safe at least, yeah? What could I have done to help her? Yeah, it was Sans Undertale. What to do now? Hey, regrets aren't going to help much at this point. We're the Urban Myth Dissolution Center, and we investigate anomalies. Use our time on working out the anomaly and handling our problem. You're right, we'll do. You know, I hate to say this, but those sugar dating rumors on social, they are likely related in some way. I think it's time to ask about that. Be careful about how you put it, though. Anyway, that's up to you, as usual. Yes. First let's talk to Mio, and then ask about the rumors. Okay, now I am going to take my bathroom break, so I will be back after these commercial messages. Okay, I'm back. Let's get to investigating. This woman's living a high life. Must be rolling in it. Yeah, seems like it. Doors to the building entrance to this apartment are both self-locking. Bet it costs a fortune. 300 or 400k a month? 300k yen for monthly rent? That's like 2 grand! It's like, what is this, New York? Los Angeles? Yeah, that's not so rare in central Tokyo, you know. Oh, central Tokyo, okay. I thought this might be a safe place to live, but wow. How should I investigate? What's a good way to do this? Talk to Mio. Eiko might have some info as well. What should I ask them about? Details on what happened and... That too, but yeah, have you checked the rumors on the socials? Not a fun topic, but around sugar dating and all that. Not sure if Elite answers, but you should at least ask. Yes, you're right. I'll check with them about those rumors. What is this? Some kind of painting? Yeah, it's a painting. I can tell it's an expensive piece. Don't worry about Mio. Eiko-san, Mio told me about her room. Told you about her room, right? How could such a thing happen just as I was out getting my clothes? Her room was drenched in red. That apartment is really no good for her. What do you mean? No good for her? What do you mean? That place is mostly for students. Many of our uni students live there, so I'm familiar with it. It's close to the station with lots of storage. The catch being that the security really isn't up to par. So I'm thinking Mio should be living in a much better quality apartment. Maybe even this very apartment. Well, what do you mean? I mean, I know what you mean. I'm just like, I don't know. Something about the way she said that was a little sus. Like, no, I'd be like, oh, she's concerned about her friend. She's willing to have her friend move in with her. But I'm like, just something's not adding up. That's all I'm saying. But I could be crazy. It's like crazy. I was crazy once. Maybe you should refrain from actively posting anything for now. In my book, having a voice is the best offensive defense. That's how I've won my battles on the social medias. You could call me a social justice warrior. Okay, I'll stop. Though I feel like she would be like one of those people. Isn't that the lady that accidentally doxed Mio? I'm starting to wonder if it was accidental. That reminds me. Who was it that posted the room photo anyway? I wonder who posted the photo of Mio's room and why. Not just the poster, but the reposters too. They're all the same. The slightest hint of blood in the water and zing. Zing! They rush over to feast like the desperate piranhas they are. Reactions like that will probably never change. She says that with a smile. How's Mio doing? She's barely eaten anything since coming here. Hasn't touched her phone at all with her socials blowing up like that. She isn't talking to me much either, so she must really be our breaking point. We need to keep a close eye on her. Why do you take such good care of Mio? They're all judging Mio for her sugar dating past, but my own part-time jobs weren't always all that clean. As a single woman who works, goes to school, job hunts, and attempts to have a life, it's that much harder. Mio reminds me much of my younger self. I really want to help her. That's really kind of you, Eiko-san. I'm sure Mio can make as much money as she wants, so I'm hoping we can get her to move into this apartment. Wouldn't the rent here be way beyond her budget? I can lend her money and connect her with lucrative workplaces. You'll help convince her too, won't you? Youth is a virtue in itself, and virtue helps you earn. As long as you know your value and where to monetize it, it's easy to learn. She's raising so many flags! This bitch might as well have a parade! Then again, I could just be overthinking. I could be overthinking, but I don't know. You too, how about you ditch that tasteless part-time gig and come work with me? You'll be living like this in no time. Yeah, we already guessed this is some Scooby-Doo shit. Yeah, no, it's not a ghost. It's a person, obviously. I'll think about it. About the rumors around Mio that are trending right now. The internet is such a cesspool, isn't it? Digging this up this and that on a woman being stalked by an intruder. I've been through plenty of that myself, so it no longer bothers me. But regular girls will be scarred for life. They'll lose faith in society. You've been through a ton. You're internet famous, aren't you? I'm sorry, I didn't know. Oh, that was a long time ago. They used to call me a rising star influencer in my uni days. But now that I've founded a company, I'm way past that silly phase. Yeah, what's this? These piles on the desk might be paperwork for Eiko-san's company. Take a look. Job hunting consultation, promotion support events, dispatches, the works. Look more. Looks like purchase orders and contracts with our clients. Not finding any leads on who the man might be, of course. Maybe I should just ask Eiko-san if she knows anyone suspicious. Might as well. Any idea who the intruder might be? I get the feeling he isn't trying to directly hurt Mio, though he definitely is obsessed with her. The person you're thinking of, could they be Mio's ex-boyfriend turned stalker? Wow, how'd you know? Oh, it's just a hunch. I mean, that's just me speculating, though. I do feel there are enough signs to suspect that that piece of work. That piece of work. Stinky men. Mio! Are you okay? Asami! Why is this happening? I didn't do anything! Why me? Why me? It's okay. I'm here now. You'll be alright. ... What happened? Mio, please tell me what you can. What happened back in your room? I was too anxious to stay there alone. Eiko-san was already on her way back too, so I headed out. But then... a creepy guy was standing there in the hallway. Huh? I was so scared I ran back inside. Wait, so your room got covered in red while... Hey, Asami? Did you say the man under the bed wouldn't be showing up anymore? I went out on my own because I believed what you said. I thought it would work. I'm sorry. Mio, I'm sorry for what you're going through. I'll do my best to help you in whatever way I can. Tell me in detail, please. The man you saw in the hallway. He entered your room even though you'd locked up with the key? Yes. I hadn't been away. I hadn't even been away for 5 minutes. That's impossible. How could he pull something like that off? You ran back into your room and it was all red. Wait, the man couldn't have snuck into your room before you, right? Was he there when you got back in? He was in the hallway. I entered my room and locked the door. But the room was already a mess somehow. He just popped out of the floor. Mia? About the photo of your room that was posted. Any idea who might have done that and why? I don't know. And I can't live there anymore. Why me? Will I need to move? I don't have that kind of money. Mio, after your room was ransacked and covered in red, did you notice anything else wrong there? I haven't really looked, didn't have the time. Those photos posted online. The main thing was the red stains, right? I think so. We'll probably be investigating your room, so if you notice anything. I often trip on things, so I try to keep things tidy and not leave anything on the floor. If anything's fallen, the mess might be his doing. Right, your room is always so neat. My room is such a mess. If you need to check my room, here, take my keys. Oh, okay. Thank you, I appreciate it. Alrighty. Mia, what do you plan to do? I think that room really isn't safe for you. Yes, I agree. So I've decided to stay at Eiko-san's for a while. She says she'll stay by my side at all times, that I shouldn't worry. Maybe I'll be safer if I do what she says. Yeah, I see. Might be difficult to talk about it. Can I ask you about the rumors online? Asami, does that have anything to do with all this? I'm sorry, I don't know yet. Do you prefer we don't ask? It's okay, I could tell you. It's true that I did sugar dating, like they're saying. Mio. Living alone, going to school, working on the side was overwhelming. Then a friend suggested I try it. That everyone was doing it and that it's normal, so I started too. You get it right. 5 hours of work after classes or just 2 hours with some middle-aged guy. And you earn the same as a week's worth of part-time pay. I didn't think they'd dig that all up, and then... And? Did anything else happen? My parents just found out what's been going around the internet. I'm from a small farming town. Rumors spread so fast in the countryside. I was thinking of going home after graduation. Now I don't think I can. Mio. Yeah, she's under pressure. It's like, I'll say. I've talked to both of them for now. Maybe we should be heading to Mio's room? I'm worried about Mio. Should I stay with her? Then again, for now she should be fine if she stays here with Eiko-san. And she is saying so herself. Yeah, that's right. They'll be together all the time. She won't have to worry. Exactly. I'll get the car. Let's get on with it. Like, wowee. You know, why is it that the man under the bed shows up in an apartment hallway? Did you think of something? Yeah, lots. Dude's only been popping up from under the bed so far, right? Makes sense, under the bed and all that. Why is he strutting down hallways? Oh, about that. I kind of blocked up the space under the bed, so maybe that might have changed something. Blocked up the space? What's the big idea here? I'm sorry, I thought it might stop the man from showing up. He was so stressed out. Listen, I know why you feel that way, but random fixes by amateurs may end up too risky. Though we don't know for sure if blocking that space made all this happen. You're absolutely right. I'm sorry, Hey, I'm not saying it's your fault. Just a head up for next time. Ask me when you're unsure, okay? That's never a burden. Understood. Thank you, Jasmine. I'll be sure to put the bed back to how it was before. First thing, let's check the red-soaked room. Also, if the man under the bed was here, he should have left a shadow. I should check on the shadow. Clairvoyance. This is wild. Red all over the walls and floor. It smells horrible in here. Bossman would be into it, though. Assuming it's the man under the bed myth. This stuff's blood. Oh, so it really is blood! Why would he want to throw this blood around the room? You know, there was that pic posted online. Yes, this one. Maybe he did all this just for the post? Wait, what? Why would anyone do that? Ugh, it's red all over. The smell's making me sick. There's no way Mio could keep living here. Books tossed around. Did the man under the bed do this? Feels strange that he'd want to mess up just the books. I dated the pages got scrunched up. Let's sort these out a bit. Yuck, I touched the blood. But it seems dry already. Not coming off. The books are super bloody. Or maybe not. The sides facing the floor aren't stained. Where was this book originally? These are covered with blood. Wait, something inside? A blood-soaked bookmark? Oh, it's a small note. Not a bookmark. 9 p.m. Leave near door. Can't read much. Delivery memo, perhaps? The shelves are splattered with blood, too. Ugh, red all over the shelves. Maybe I should take a look with the glasses on? The shelves are a total mess. I know Mio usually keeps things tidy. Also, some of the shelves are empty. Could be something that here. Yeah, the books on the floor, maybe? Glasses. Why is it wiggling like a caterpillar? Yikes! Is that a bug or something? What the heck? No way, no way, nope, no way. No bugs, thanks, bye. Arms and legs galore. Why is he stuck to the shelves? Looking closer, it has a human-like face. What is it? Are those hands? Looks weird. Moves weird, rather, for someone searching for books. It's doing something. Tossing something around? I'm probably seeing him in the act of splatting a room red. But why do such a thing? Whoa. Look at this dude. I see you. An eyeball monster? A closer look seems to have a body, too. It's staring at something and blinking furiously. Creepy. I wonder what it's watching. Need to stand in its shoes. It should be okay, there's no way to touch it. Let's see, I can scan the whole room from here. Kitchen nearby, bed and balcony in the back. This looks familiar somehow? Alright, let's solve the books. Something's off about the books all over the floor. Where Or they'd want to mess up just the books. Aren't there any ideas coming to me right now? Try thinking step by step. The splattered blood and scattered books. Picturing both together will confuse you. True. Mia wouldn't leave books strewn around, correct? Not Mia, her room is always tidy and clean. What would happen if blood were to be splattered in such a room? If the blood was splattered on shelves full of books and knickknacks? This means those books all over the floor. They fell from the shelves. For some reason. Either for some reason or on purpose, I don't know. Before it was splattered red. Because of the way the splatter patterns are on it. Because if it was after, it would have been on the spines, not the front. Maybe they fell from the shelves for some reason before the room was splattered red? Yep, must be it. The man under the bed might have bumped into the shelves before splattering blood everywhere. Or maybe he threw the books all over the room first and followed up with the blood? But why would he do that? Alright, Shadow. What was that shadow I saw through the glasses at the door? Doesn't that mean a one-eyed monster was there? Mrs. Sami, what exactly was your power about? Clairvoyance shows me the past, the memory of each location. Precisely. It seems the less you know about what you see, the more abstract they appear, possibly even as monstrosities. Avoid over-focusing on the shadow's shape and forms. Try to deduce what they're doing from the clues you found. I see. Thanks for the advice. And there I go, thanking my imaginary resident director boss. Oh well, the shadow I saw by the door through the glasses. What exactly is the shadow doing? Well, he's probably taking a picture after it was splattered. It's like, gee, I wonder why he's standing there. It's like, you keep thinking that, Asami. You know, it's like, yeah, right? Could be the layout was similar to the photo posted online. I should try looking at the room from the same spot. So let's look again. Yeah, it's the same as the posted photo. This eyeball monster is probably a clairvoyance view of the man taking the photo. Did he want to see or be seen? If he took the photo, what for? Yeah, that's the question. Why? Getting anywhere? I've spent a lot of time examining things, but can't seem to find anything directly related to the man's identity or motive. Right. When the search boils down to this point, someone takes their cue. Their cue? There's the phone! Ring, ring! And there it is. Supervision, hypervision, go on, pick it up. Right away! You know, the game's really cute, you're gonna need to lie down. Fair enough. Rest well, Cosmic. Hello? Megaria speaking. The director-san? Cut the fluff, Zammy. Director-san. I feel it might be a good time to give you a call. Ready to report. This case has been identified as a sighting of the man under the bed. The man appeared in Mio's room, which has been carefully locked up, and seemingly attacked Mio, but then splattered the room red too. So it seems like the man doesn't intend to directly harm Miss Mio. Strangely passive for a man under the bed. He's not attacking with the axe? Plenty of opportunities to... Hey, director! Whoops, my apologies. Of course the man makes his own decisions. Who am I to comment on his preferences? That's not really... Also compelling is the unexplained phenomenon he caused in a locked room with no trace of how he broke in. A wraith or human vapor? No, it likely has a tangible form, so not a wraith or ectoplasm. Director? I hate to ask, but... Oh yes, we can savor the speculations later. Savior? Savor? Really now? What's crucial here, maybe the act of splattering the room in red. Does the man under the bed typically work like that? This urban myth has several variations. One of them has the protagonist leaving a friend's place, but heading back to pick up something, and finding that friend's room all dark. They pick up their belongings without turning on the lights, so they don't wake their sleeping friend and leave again. When they visit the room the next day, the room is covered in blood with a message reading, Lucky you left the lights off. A room covered in blood? Exactly like Mio's room! Another urban myth exists in the Red Room Curse, but it doesn't quite match this case. By the way, wasn't there something in Mio-san's red-soaked room that caught your eye? Oh yes, the books from the shelves were scattered around. It was that they fell from the shelves before the red mess happened. I see. And so do you, it seems. If the man is still after Mio-san, he will almost certainly manifest again. Not again! Isn't there anything I could do? Your enthusiasm is almost charming. Or most charming. Yeah, most charming. I can't read. In that case, could you kindly inspect this room again tonight? Say what?! Alright, going undercover. And probably under the bed, too. This is director-son! Do I really need to stay in Mio's room in pitch darkness? Anything could jump out. I can't do this. Leaving now! No, you must stay. Jasmine is currently at Eiko-san's place, so we have little choice here. Then I should meet up with her first. I can't do this alone. I see. I was hoping everything might go back to normal for Mio very soon. Mio, yes, you're right. She needs our help right now. More importantly, Mrs. Sami, kindly examine the ceiling near the shelves. The ceiling near the shelves? It's way too dark. You need to keep a hand on the walls and furniture. I need to fall and make noise. What's this? I think I found the light switch. Director, I'm turning on the lights! Absolutely not. What? Why not? The conditions for the man under the bed to manifest are uncertain. One of them is the lighting in the room. You mean he shuts up if the lights are on? Time of day is also an important condition. You haven't turned the lights on, have you? I was just about to. Can't stand this, I'm too scared. We need to hurry. This is where I have to look, right? Hey, I feel something. A squarish frame? As I thought, you see, just there. What was... The ceiling! It's creaking! Hide, Asami. Huh? Hide now! Here he comes! He's got a nice big axe for ya. So do we understand how this works now? Yep. Like, that more or less confirmed it. Like, I already had a feeling. I just wasn't 100% sure where exactly in the room they were coming from. But that pretty much confirmed it. So, I think we're getting pretty close to solving this. Phew! Is it gone? Director-son, what was that? Yikes! Yes? Sami? Jasmine? There was this man in Mio's room. Eiko's room, it's all red! What?! Covered in red! Just like Mio's room. Jasmine, thank you for picking me up. I just had a close call myself, but worried about Mio. How are things over there? Well, those two are safe. I'll take us to Eiko's place, so you take over searching the socials. Know those accounts whose accounts start with? Eiko-san's right. I can't imagine her keeping silent after having her room splattered red. Hey, not bad. Let's get started. I'll keep an ear open, so just zip on through them. Gotcha, here goes. You need to check on Eiko-san. But I'm also worried about the heat on Mio's end. I should check on both. Came back from eating out and the whole room was covered in red paint. This is absolutely despicable. Ma'am. Why did you put fucking crying emojis on your picture? How do you expect anyone to take you seriously? Yeah, thanks for picking me up, Jasmine. Sweeping off my feet into a carry princess was unnecessary, though. Yeah, right? Oh no, this is bad. It was not posted like we thought. I can't really see the room, but it's definitely all red. Does this mean Aiko's also a target now? How tragic. Even as a prank, this is going way too far. Yeah, right? Why even do this? Gotta pinpoint the source of the image. Yeah, there's nothing glowing here, right? Getting those likes up, though. The price of fame. It's just Aiko with another of her usual setups. If you're falling for this, it's your own fault. On what grounds? To be fair, past content did earn this kind of rep. But this one's the real thing. Just a prank, bro. The camera's right there. People are terrifying creatures. Yeah, Shindo news. I saw some... Oh! Protector girl posting her support for Bloom 30. Bet she's a fellow babe coming to the rescue. Bloom 30? The one they're saying is Mio's stealth account? Protect? Protector girl, eh? Sammy seems they're onto you. You should check with the glasses. Or maybe not. Yikes! There's a really strong reaction to the words Protector Girl. This is less about interest and more like... I wouldn't scroll through that, but go for it if you want. I was like, poor Mio Sato getting dragged into this mess. Hey, sympathy helps, but don't post her full name. They're definitely enjoying this. Anyway, who is it that leaked her name? We should probably look into this. Yeah, they might be posting stuff about Mio again. Give it a search. Alright, anything else? Dark Spec news? Dark Spec? What's this about? More like minimal speculation. Double serving of delusion. I should check. Use my glasses. I'll take a look to be safe. I don't expect too much, but a related post might be worth a look. Go for it. Alright. Let's start with Protector Girl. Go in order. Well, I got results. Where's the girl who was all, don't say bad things about Mio when you don't know her? She ran for the hills after just one post? What? Yeah, I saw this coming. I wouldn't read the rest, Sammy. What? Yeah, it's like they're calling us a white knight. No! Let's see, any wiggles? Yeah, a desperate defense. Probably against sugar dating herself. Why is this person laughing? Nothing to laugh about. We got our scapegoat, so don't ruin the fun or some such. Sure it wasn't someone being all, don't say bad things about my friends? Just let it go. The perspectives are way too different. Threw a one-person pity party and tossed their toy to the ground when the going got tough. Wasn't just saying whatever. I need to set things right. Stop right there. To be fair, I don't blame you for trying. But the where and how were really stupid ideas. Stupid ideas? We have our way of handling things, remember? You can post all you want, but that won't save Mio. I see. Yes, I think you're right, Jasmine. Let's see. Yeah, let's do Mio Sato next. Bad luck for Mio Sato. Hang with a drama queen can do that to you. No comment. Yeah, she wants to start over, move overseas. Easily said. Keep calm, carry on. Doctor, docs. Name and address, all the box. Papa's with sugar on top. They're digging around less about after the sugar day talk. So a bit relieved, all things considered. True. Better than being scrutinized from every direction. Yeah, caught up in things. Karma sucks. Think I heard about the Red Room. Oh, somewhere. Horror story or urban myth. Okay, this might be something. The Red Room. I think the director mentioned that before in hyper mode. Oh, Ikajo, welcome. How you doing? What a yapper when it comes to those topics. Seriously, what's this celebrity tax nonsense? Let's see. Ooh, that's an address. Casually sharing Mio's personal details. Well, it's already kind of out there. Then again, maybe it's being shared even more. I'll try searching for this. Right, check on the rumors. One issue, this keyword might be too vague. Should work well with another keyword. Wait, did I pick up the other keyword? Hold on. Red room. Yeah, I gotta make sure I pick it up. There was also a rumor about the lab near that Shin Nakatu place. Looks like we might find more rumors. The search begins. Yeah, glasses. I'll check this too. Okay. Alright, Dark Spec News? Dark Spec News speculates on intruder saved by Eiko and Mio. Huh, Dark Spec News. What did they say? The article itself is mostly just a recap. And blowing things out of proportion to scare readers. Buyer beware, speculation free. TLDR please. Mio sugar dates, Papa stalks her, Eiko's signature money shot. Papa turned stalker, but no one knows for sure yet. So this is how even unfounded rumors grow. Let's see. You aren't catching this dude. If he was real, the place security cams might show something. Brings up a good point. Good point! Eiko-san's apartment should have cameras, but not sure about Mio's place. I saw a security cam. Hey! Security cam footage leaked? Come on, world! They spelled Mio's name wrong, so not exactly convincing. Yeah, seems just a little sus. Should we check the security camera angle? Check and make sure, yeah? Seems like bull. Seems legit. Alright, so... This is her address, right? So what about her address security cameras? Alright, that pulled up something. I saw the security cam vid, but is the cam old or what? What do they mean here? Video fuzzy and kinda unclear? Looks like a man in the video. Super fuzzy. Delivery guy, perhaps? Someone's order for late night munchies? Ramen, maybe? Let me see. 11 p.m., 11:15 or so? Looks like an electrical contractor. Looks like it. Or what seems to be a company-issued work uniform. Sussy baka! Hold on, there's one more thing I want to look up. Red room rumors. I haven't used that combination yet. I heard a rumor there's buried treasure under Mio's apartment. Maybe they're trying to scare her out so they can excavate? This idea seems silly, but threatening someone so they move out sounds like a thing. Yeah, those who move out without a clue wouldn't doubt what happened to them. Could even be the origin of suburban myths. Let's see. Yeah, they got a reading. My sixth sense is never off. The culprit's nearby. Ooh, spooky. Wait, this is in blue. Not an urban myth you should search, lol. I'm pretty sure the Red Room curse was the one where you would die for closing the pop-up. What happens if you close it? If you saw the pop-up now and closed it, we'd both be goners. Alright, blue's not important apparently. Well, it is, because it was added to my journal, but it's not a wiggle text. Alright, now I'm done. You okay? They got you with that flaming, huh? Yes. I didn't imagine they'd respond that way. It's not their problem, so they'll say whatever they want. But there's no end to it, so... Double Narjati, welcome! No, it's not Disco Elysium, it's... spooky ghost times. We're panicking at the disco, not Elysium. But yeah, welcome. How you doing? Oh, woo. I'll do what I can to help Mio. Been busy? Gotcha. You've got the spirit, but your voice is a bit shaky there. I can do this, you know! Yeah, just messing with ya. Back on topic. Maintenance student in the pig had creepy written all over him. Might want to ask Eiko if anyone similar showed up. Understood. On site at the apartment building. Up to Eiko's room we go. Yes. Yeah, they got to her too. Oh no. They ruined her expensive paintings! No! Wow. Happened while I was in the car waiting. Who done it? Why done it? With this much in your face evidence, bet you'd seen plenty of clairvoyant. Good point. I usually scan the room first with the glasses on. Thought I was a messy cook. Yeah, someone splattered spaghetti sauce all over the place. How could they do such a thing? It's just as bad here at Eiko's as Mio's place was. Wild. The fancy carpet and furniture are done for too. Bummer. What happened on your end? I was waiting in the car parked nearby, so I could rush in at any sign of trouble. First, the two headed out together. Probably to eat something like she mentioned in the post. They came back after a couple hours. I watched from the car as they re-entered the building. Short while later, Eiko suddenly calls me up. She was totally panicking over the phone, yelling about how the room's all red, get in here, and so on. And what did the boss man make you do meanwhile? I was checking Mio's room. Phew! I almost bumped into the man and had to hide under the bed. It's a long story, so I'll report everything later. Huh? Almost met the dude? Ain't tossed in the deep end much? Good thing I came to pick you up. Alright, let me put my glasses on. The man under the bed! Or is it actually? Is he talking with Eiko-san? Are both shadows from the same point in time? The shadow's clothing is somewhat rugged. Work clothes? Like the uniform maintenance crew wear. Someone she's working with? Something seems off. This looks a lot like the shadow splattering blood on the back of the room. This one looks somewhat heavily built, maybe? Feels like the shadow could be important. I should dig deeper. I already suspect that it's a two-man job. It's like, that I already suspected, but the fact that she pointed out a different build is supporting my theory that it might be a two-man job. There might be two Scooby-Doos. The shadow is Eiko-san working. Looks very focused on work. Her mouth is twisted into a grimace. Eiko-san is so intense, even when working alone. What a thing to watch. Kinda scary. Is this a trace of the man under the bed? This shadow's movements are so wild and scary. What's it doing? Is it messing up the papers on the desk? Or maybe looking for something specific? Did it have a goal other than splattering blood all around? Whoa! This shadow is throwing something at us? Not quite throwing. Is this from when they splattered blood around and made the room all red? Was this before or after Mio and Eiko went out to eat? When exactly? Alright, I think that's it. Even the fancy bed is all red. Will changing the sheets be enough to get it clean? Probably not. Oh, look at this mess. Furniture, floor, walls. This is a lot to deal with. Yes, truly, I never could have imagined this. I took me out to eat, thought it'd be better than being holed up and never going outside. And then we come back to this. Have you contacted the police? Oh right, I was so upset, I totally forgot. I'll need to report all this damage, I suppose. Work? Eiko-san, have you ever had work meetings with clients here? I have online meetings, otherwise I have them out somewhere. Why? Well, it's just that I was wondering about the people you work with. Are you involved with companies whose staff wear work uniforms? Probably yes, don't really remember. I do have records of where we send temporary staff. They should be on my desk, somewhere in all that mess. Your desk, understood. Thanks. Eiko-san, I need to talk to Mio. Where is she now? Oh no. She went back home alone! Oh! She did? Does Mio know what happened here? She was with me when we got to the building entrance. But why? Said something about getting her things. Oh, I was so upset I forgot to check in with her. I'll call her now, and if she's in her room, I'll tell her to stay put and lock up. Yes, please. Need to ask Jasmine to drive us there. Yeah, but let's check that desk. These look important. How terrible. Yeah, check the documents. I bet the company documents were on the desk. It's so messy I can hardly make out the words. Yeah, just start peeling. Make sure not to tear anything. Offender, somehow decipherable? Not jobs that require uniforms. Whoops, ripped a bit. Yikes. Wait, a bloody handprint? Someone must have touched this. Jobs related to medicine? Psychology? It's all caked and scrunched together. Finally! This must be for the maintenance company. It's the only one in these documents. Electronic? I can't read this. Surely a company which handles electricity work, though. This document is ruined from all the blood. Let's ask Jasmine for advice on what to do. Unless I can ask you for something. Probably not. Nope. Alright. Jasmine, what do you make of this? Rob's trying to get to Mio as she's staying at Eiko's. Headache for us. In what way? Might mean the dude's goal isn't done just yet. So this goes on until he fulfills his goal? What exactly is it? No idea. Wouldn't know. Just hoping this doesn't end like the urban myth does. Yeah, no access to the face, pretty please. She's a very pretty girl. Jasmine, it seems Mio's back at her place and alone. Yeah, tomato juice, beet juice, lemon juice, cranberry juice, pomegranate juice, red lettuce juice, meat juice, so many juices. What? But I saw those two heading back up here. What the? Eiko-san's calling Mio right now, telling her the situation on our end and to stay in her room. Alright then, I'll have the car ready to go. If we're ready to go, we should hurry to Mio's place. Wait! Please, take me with you. Eiko-san? Sure, let's head to Mio's then. Well, at least she's still alive. Everything okay, Mio? Did anything happen? Saw me. I'm fine, I was just waiting. Are you sure? I'm glad, I was really worried. So glad you're safe and sound. I think I'm going to wrap up my life here. I really need some closure on this. Mio. Did anything weird happen while you were alone? Not really, no. Are you doing okay, Mio? You think I would be? No, of course not, I'm sorry. Stalked by a creep, named and shamed online. Can't go back to my hometown, I have nowhere to go. Why? I listened to everyone and tried really hard. Why me? Tell me, Asami. Mio. Before you went out to eat with Eiko-san, was there a time where you were both out and left the place unattended? I was at Eiko-san's place the whole time. You only left to go to eat. Asami, I'm so fed up and exhausted. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm glad Mio's safe. Right, I need to get her signed with a new place ASAP. I do have a place confirmed already. Besides not getting out for groceries or such, you didn't leave the room not even for short business calls, correct? Tried to remember after you mentioned. I was in the room until we went for a bite. Anything peculiar? Just before we went out, Mio went back up to my room as she'd forgotten something. We headed out together from the ground floor entrance and didn't notice anything weird. That's weird. Mio seems really upset right now. can't help that she's still living here. You would encourage her to move out soon, too. Yeah. Glasses. Good lord. Alright, let's start from the beginning. Probably. The shadow's heading to the entrance. Is this a locational memory of the man who walked past the bed earlier? There's something under the bed. Is this the man under the bed? No, it's you, probably. Surprisingly small, carries up to the back. This is me from earlier. Yesterday before the man appeared, I heard noise from the ceiling. Means the man who walked past the bed was in the ceiling, right? I hindered the bed so it couldn't see, but how did he come down into the room? Like, there's a way. Look at this bug man climbing down. You go, bug! Our shadow looks like one. This bug-like shadow has creepy arms and legs. Then again, like before, it probably wasn't an actual bug. But if not, why does it look like a centipede? Alright, that might be it. Some of the books are missing. Will the glasses tell me anything? Yeah, I looked already. Mio, have you ever been in a ceiling space? Never. Is there even a way in? Right, of course you haven't. Like, could it be behind the bookshelf? Maybe? There's a used cup in the sink. The shelves and knife holder are empty. Mio really wants to move. Probably took out what she needs. Can I... I'm trying to click on it, but it won't let me, so maybe not yet. No notable changes. Nothing notable under the bed. Why does the man appear from under the bed anyway? Is there a man from the bathroom or from the closet? Like, maybe. While you were staying here, have you ever been in the ceiling space? Absolutely not. This old place is falling apart. It's probably teeming with bugs and rats. Then you don't know how to enter that space, right? I do not. Okay, now I can click on it. Man appears very suddenly, but how? First, you might want to focus on what he manifested, when he manifested in Mio's room. When you hid under the bed, where did he appear from? I heard the ceiling creak and hid under the bed, so there must be a way into the ceiling space unless he's a ghost. You saw a shadow with your clairvoyance, correct? I keep thinking about the centipede shadow. Why does it look like a centipede? I should focus on whether there's a way in and out of that ceiling space. Maybe he was... Oh, hi, Taffy. Maybe he was climbing up and down, because there's no way he's crawling. He's not a spooter man. Taffy's on my lap if you want to pat him. Like, I put him away, and then he's like, oh, you put me away? Well, I'm gonna appear. Yeah, she probably pudding. Right, Taffy? Huh? Hihi? But yeah, he was climbing down the shelf boards. Yeah. Climbing down using the shelf boards as footholds? Because he didn't transform into a centipede or warp space and time. No portals. So yeah. Maybe he was climbing up and down using the shelf boards as footholds? Yeah, in the library with the candlestick. Exactly. Taffy, don't headbutt the mic. Stop it. Yes, that might explain it. Multiple overlapping shadows climbing up and down. Looked like a centipede. Yeah, he's coming in. He's in your walls. Taffy, stop. Stop headbutting. Stop it. I know you want to say hi to chat, but don't headbutt the mic. Maybe glasses? Yeah, the cat wants to chat. Let's see here. Okay, I could climb up. Let's climb up a bit and take a quick look. Oomph! The view was blocked by this big cardboard box. But there's a hatch in the ceiling. Let's move this big box out of the way. Well, there you go. That's how our man gets in and out. Whoop. What'd I just do? Oh no, my mouse is slow. The man climbed up the shelves. I got up here without really thinking, but I'm terrified. Okay, now it's back to normal, probably. I gotta help Mio. Here it goes. Ceiling space, here I come. Yeah, because my mouse has a button that lets you change the DPI or whatever it's called, so I clicked that by accident because Taffy's being a butthead. So all dark and dusty. No one here, right? Okay, my eyes are starting to adjust. Not scared, not scared. Let the investigation begin. Bento boxes, energy drinks, even alcohol cans. Does look like trash stuff up here by a former resident. Yeah, this stuff is new. The floor is coated in dust, but the trash is recent. The man was most certainly hiding here. Starting to see more clearly. Ceiling's low, but quite a bit of space here. What's this cardboard? Anything lying around that's connecting to him? Ah! Eve! Roaches! Flappy unbelief! Maybe use cardboard sheets to lie down without touching the dust? I see a sliver of light. Is it Mia's room? Wow, unbelievable. Can't see much. Too dark. Yeah, your old house had a hatch like that in the ceiling of the washroom. For some reason, you were terrified and never looked inside. Well, fair enough. There may have been a man up there. All right, rest well, pack by. Thanks for stopping by. Let me put on my glasses. There he is, peeking. I knew it. He was here. Not moving much. Is he crouched down? Oh, he's peeking at what's going on down below. Yeah, he's gonna Pikachu. There's a shadow of the man here too. What's the shadow doing? Looks like he's stuffing something into a box or a bag. I want to look closer, but the shadow's in the way. Yeah, so let me take off my glasses. I saw a trace of the man doing something around here. There's something inside. Let's check. Clothing? Ito Electric Services? Is this the company in the documents at Eiko-san's place? The man wearing a work uniform that I saw in Eiko-san's room. Does it mean the man was here? You need to tell everyone. Man definitely was here in the ceiling space. You need to tell everyone. Yasmin? You okay? Looks like you found a ton. I found solid evidence that the man was hiding up there. A few things I want to check with Mio and Eiko-san too. Bet it's that time for someone to show. That time? You mean the director's gonna call again? Not any old call at this point, but you'll be fine. Yeah, he's telling the box what the curtain said. Talking shit. Yes? Mrs. Sami, how's it going? Hello, director! I'm sorry, I haven't figured out the answer, and I don't know what you're apologizing for, but we're ready to start the dissolution phase. Dissolution? As in due time. Mrs. Sami, please tell everyone to gather around. Okay! Your investigation is done then? Is this a debrief or something? Ah, yes, I'll also explain what I found in the ceiling space. Please hurry, then. Director, everyone's here. Mrs. Sami, please make sure everyone hears what we're about to explain. Understood! What about speaker? Thank you, everyone. Ayumu Meguriya, Director of the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Now, only the dissolution phase remains before we could close this case. Thank you for your cooperation throughout. Dissolution? Asami, what is this about? What's going on? Do I have to be here? I still have work waiting. Why are you so eager to leave, ma'am? Don't you care about your friend, ma'am? We will be presenting our final results as requested for this case, so we ask you to remain here. Yes, so please hear us out. Let the dissolution begin! Oh boy! He's summoning the bad jujus. First of all, Miss Fukurai, thank you for your efforts in the investigation. We've discovered numerous clues since the identification phase. The amalgam of the information has allowed all of us here to tangibly feel the presence of the man under the bed. Oh, well, thank you. Yet the amassed information still includes several elements unnecessary for the man under the bed in urban myth. What do you mean? Yeah, he's got the Millennium Puzzle necklace. Man's fucking ready to duel. Do you really expect me to record this case as is? What? Boring motives, tiresome intentions. There's no room in the center's records for such things. Do we really want to prioritize that right now? Now, this case leaves 4 key questions unanswered. Oh! 1. How did the man under the bed manifest? 2. What is the goal of the man under the bed? 3. Who or what is the man under the bed? 4. What exactly is the essence of the man under the bed? The eye reveals all. What the? Yeah, I see it right through your cards, Yugi boy. The eye reveals all. Please don't overreact. This is something only we can see. Eye opener. This can only be seen by holders of seeing powers such as clairvoyance or vision. We must unlock this artifact to open the eye of truth. Now is the time. Time for disillusion for the man under the bed. Yes! The man under the bed suddenly appeared in Mio-san's room, immediately after she had checked all the locks. A phenomenon reminiscent of incorporeal ghosts or otherworldly demons. Exactly, apparently not to harm Mio. It just appears and disappears always suddenly. So, Mrs. Ami. Yes? The man supposedly appeared from under the bed, but did it really? You determined where the man appeared from. Where was it? It's like he's coming from the ceiling space. There was evidence indicating the man appeared from the ceiling space. We found traces of him being in, entering, and exiting from the ceiling space. The man was hiding in Mio-san's ceiling space for a long time, waiting for an opening to assault Mio-san. Moving on. What about this man under the bed? One of his defining traits is that he massacres people he encounters. One could say his goal is to kill the house's owner, or whomever uses the bed he hides under. So, Mrs. Sami, what might the man under the bed be trying to do? Why does he keep pestering Mio-san? Scare her. He might have been trying to frighten Mio. And that's it. To simply scare her. The man didn't try to kill Mio-san despite being able to. If his goal were to peep, he didn't need to appear in front of Mio-san. He keeps on appearing, then disappearing. It seems the man is intentionally limiting his actions to scaring Mio-san. We could deduce that that itself was the man's goal. If so, maybe my room getting covered in red was also him just trying to scare me? Then the reason my room was covered in red was because Mio was at my place? Yeah, he didn't make a peep. Oh ho 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 ho. Man, the snot ball will not leave my throat. Either way, the man's goal was to instill fear. The doll left in Mio-san's room also hints at such intent. So that doll wasn't a message or anything after all? That doll? Yeah, it was just a prank, bro. Let us move on. About the man under the bed. He's depicted as a random murderer and an escaped serial killer. As an elusive entity that suddenly appears indoors with murderous intent. Anomaly that is very likely to have a basis in reality. Yet he can also be said to be less tangible due to leaving minimal traces when manifesting. So, Mrs. Sami, how would you describe the man that we are seeking through this investigation? He's a real person. Could they be a normal living person? And not a ghost or an anomalous monstrosity? Precisely. That's the spice and key to truly savoring each urban myth. Huh? Urban myths aren't just about ghosts and monsters. There's a sizable number of urban myths that aren't. They instead originate from rumors such about actual people. So, Mrs. Sami, that man that appeared in Mio-san's room, who do you think this living man could be? Well, one moment, there are multiple suspicious people. Let me see. The one we saw while doing social media search. Uber Eats. Uber Eats. Oh, yes, right. A living man carrying a backpack. Asami, you asked me about my ex-boyfriend, didn't you? Yes, I'll note it down here. He's also a living and suspicious person. Does that include my work client, too? This maintenance worker is wearing a uniform. He was in the security camera footage, too. So many suspects. Crazy world, crazy cases. Incidents and terrorist attacks on the news. Thank you, doll. I remember now. It's the maintenance worker. We saw his hat. The maintenance worker in the security footage. He left his hat and jacket in the ceiling space. Yeah, it sounds like something else entirely. Like, bruh. Indeed, the man under the bed, hiding in the ceiling. Caught on security camera wearing a work uniform. We can say beyond any doubt that was him. I thought so! Now on to the final and most daunting question. The man disguised as a maintenance worker. How did this man come to be in the ceiling space? Unless he can rip apart space from another dimension and appear anywhere at will. Yeah, it's like, hey, your Uber Eats driver got extra large meat buns here. Seems impossible he could manifest in that room's ceiling space. Space. Whoa. Yes, that's true. No sign of him entering through the window. Think I had a ghost almost try and possess me for a second there. The ceiling above the bathroom didn't have enough space to move around. Mio has a habit of locking up carefully. I was thinking it might be real, but is the man an anomaly after all? Do you really believe so? Mrs. Sami, you talked with everyone and you went to investigate each location. You already know what you need to know. Oh, I do. You can already see. Was it a cold spot? Maybe. But... So, Miss Asami, for the disguised maintenance worker to hide in the ceiling space, what path could he have possibly taken? How did he make his way inside Mio-san's room? He had an accomplice. Someone must have helped him get in. Yes, that's the only explanation. It's clear from the security footage, as well as the uniform with the cap from the ceiling space. The man under the bed is in fact the maintenance worker. Note the time shown in the security footage. 5 past midnight. This must be the time when the man arrived at Mio-san's apartment. Yeah, I got this. Oh, I so got this. Mio-san. Regarding the time that the man was caught on the security footage, does it ring any bells? Maybe he's just a maintenance man, that he might just have keys or be able to hide them easily. Like, maybe. That would explain how he was even able to get around in the first place. Because that's the thing. If he was a maintenance person and had keys, he could use them to break into a room, lock up as if no one came in, and then climb up into the ceiling. So, yes. So having a maintenance person is perfect for this particular crime. Mio, around when did you search the police station? Just around midnight? But that means... Oh, wait, something's wrong here. Indeed, here or not, there's a man in the room. Mio-san ran to the police station for help around midnight. Yet just around the same time, a man in a work uniform is shown in his security footage at the apartment entrance. But why? If the maintenance worker is the man under the bed, his timing is uncannily coincidental. So, Mrs. Sami, the man who was supposedly under the bed was actually not in the room yet. Caught on security footage a few minutes later, he then made his way into Mio-san's room. Who does that point to as the man's accomplice? There was only one person that could have opened the door. It was Eiko-san. Could it be Eiko-san, perhaps? She lied about seeing the man inside the room? Fabulous! A fine accomplishment indeed. Mrs. Sami, you have the rare ability to discern the truth. The mystery is now solved. Shadow Clone no Jutsu! Yeah! Her telling you that there was a man under the bed. Weren't these the magic words that enabled the man to sneak into the room? Ah! 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 That's true. Without hearing that, Mia wouldn't have left the room without locking up. Hey, how dare you throw random accusations at me? If the man actually exists, he's not passing through walls or warping around. Begs the question, what did Mio actually see? Yeah, her eye shapes are like, I see Jesus. 1 second, Taffy's beat a butthead. Okay, he's just like, Mother, release me. I must be free. Like the snot in my nose. Okay. Eiko-san, I think you told us. You have to watch outside the door so the man couldn't come out, correct? Yeah, you're a lot of petty times up, pretty much. Taffy hates me streaming. That's precisely when you let the dude in. With an insider, the room getting covered in red makes a ton more sense. So it is true. Really? I couldn't believe it. But now... What are you mumbling about? You're not gonna believe this bunch of weirdos, are you? The following is just a speculation, but... Mio-san had her past dug up and is under a lot of pressure. You are recommending she moves into a rather expensive home. How could a mere college student afford to rent a luxury apartment like yours? Were you perhaps planning to have Mio-san return to sugar dating? My power vision sees it all. Offering help as a benevolent third party, recommending a place with expensive rent. Were you going to grant her a place to maximize her youth while she can? You must be enjoying ample profit margins to justify all this. Even with the efforts involved in carrying out such an elaborate incident. You mentioned having connections. How befitting of a job-hunting consultant. Yeah, your power clip forwards. If he's so smart, then why does he need us? Hey, he can't see everything. He's not the one who sees all. Your consultancy, of course, may be a front for catering to your cadre of CEOs and top brass. I'm providing them with sugar dating print dispatches? Eiko-san, is this true? Are you trafficking? What in the... What are you talking about anyway? How dare you ask me this? Are you stupid or what? Huh? You bunch are here to find the culprit and lock him up! Looking for causes isn't going to solve anything. How ass-brained can you get? Useless bunch of morons. Ass-brain? Listen here. It's a fact that a man was in the ceiling space, which means I did nothing. Everything is that guy's fault. Hiko-san. Mio, you're a smart girl. You don't believe any of this nonsense, do you? Stick with me and you can earn as much as you want and live in comfort. Just keep listening to me and forget the small things like you always did. Yeah, she's a pimp. You'll be happy and rich. Your life will be just as good as mine in no time, too. Also you. Asami or whatever, you will answer for this. Yikes! How dare you challenge me with your forgettable face and ridiculous ideas? Pretty lady, don't blame me. Look at the suspicious man. The man! Total waste of my time. I'm far too busy for this. I'm leaving. No, you're not. Hey, she conveniently dropped something. Hey, you dropped something. Is this a card? How was your first case, Miss Asami? I must take my leave. I have something to attend to. Wait a minute, Director, what about Mio? Lost connection. Mio, are you? Oh, Carrie, I'm good. I'm okay now. I wish I could. Alright, I'll make sure to throw away that doll we found, so don't worry about that. Yeah, this was only the first one. Yeah, it gets dark quick. It's like, yeah, she's basically trying to traffic one of her friends. Like, jeez, bruh. But yeah, I already figured out she was an accomplice. It's like, once she started being like, oh, I'll let Mio live in my apartment that happens to be expensive, and I'll make her work for it. I was like, okay, I know who it is. I know who did it. It's like, that was the moment I already figured it out. Mio? Doll? That doll. Ah! Mio? Yes, I need to get rid of it. All of it. Like nothing ever happened. My room was in this state. I should start cleaning up. Let me help. It's okay. I need some time alone. Thank you for everything. But I'm good. Leave it all to me. Mio? Guess that's it for us then. Well, Jasmine, we haven't solved anything yet. Mio's still in... The center's job ends here. Rest is up to the police and lawyers. Huh? Yeah, I get how you might feel. But Mia herself says she's fine. It's not our place to step in. Is that really so? Thing is, I feel this case isn't over yet. Huh? Yeah, back at her place. What the hell? I thought they were cooking up some exorcist nonsense and this happens. How could they know about my involvement in sugar dating dispatch? Who or where did that leak from? But how could that... What the... No way! No. They kicked me from the dispatch group? How dare they? How many girls do they think I found for them so far? Oh, I'm so pissed. You should have stopped at that doll. Hey, I told you. I did exactly as you said. I was spooked too when that Mio girl's room turned all red. I saw her heading out, so thought I'd scare her even more. The space under the bed was blocked, and she came home while I was thinking. Yeah, because you just told me, Fox Boy. Oh, Tomo Road Dog! Thank you for 13 months! Arigatou gozaimasu! Thank you! Didn't know if you did your 1 year here, so... Well, there you go. Congratulations! Thank you for 13 months! Arigatou gozaimasu! Thank you! Hello! Hope you're doing well. I rushed up to the bookshelf, so there wasn't any time for me to throw blood around or anything. Then who actually splattered that blood? Huh? What was that? No way. Oh, look what you've done. You summoned Nosferatu. Yeah, shit, what the fuck? Huh? What? No! The man under the bed? No, that's impossible. You can't actually exist. She made me to do this. She tricked me into doing this. I didn't do anything. What the? Hey, wait.
Oh, you're the good news? Oh, God. Leave Eiko-san alone! Yeah, so who else has been present in both rooms covered in red? Gee, I wonder. I will make her pay. Huh? That voice. Is it you, Mio? Yep. It was her! When I was attacked by that man in my room and passed out, I came to pretty quickly. I heard everything. Eiko-san, I'm done for today, and so on. So you already knew that Eiko-san was behind this? Yes, I did, Asami. But that no longer even matters. Anyway, Eiko-san, why did you know my secret? Huh? How did you know I had an accidental pregnancy once, back during my sugar dating days? Oh! Pregnancy? What are you talking about? That doll. It was a message that you know about my past, right? A red and silent doll that symbolizes a baby? I didn't want anyone to know. But then why do you? Wait, too much is going on! And you used to have red curtains in your room, so you used to be able to make the whole room look red. Nice. Yeah, damn. This mystery's got layers, like an onion. Mia, what's going on? Please take it easy. Asami? Thank you for telling me about the doll. You're right about everything. The man under the bed, this woman here. I'm feeling a strange power inside me. I think I could kill this woman with it. You're amazing, Asami. I did as you told me, and everything happened just as you did. I should have believed it's you from the beginning, and done as you told me. Mia, wait, what are you talking about? My medical records weren't in this woman's place. Tell me where they are? I need to erase my past entirely. I really don't know what you're talking about, Mio. Enough with this nonsense. That doll was just a random doll I picked up. Asami, you told me this too. It will attract interest wherever I go. How did Mio get back to this room before Eiko? That I had little more to lose whatever I did. Well, remember at one point, Mio told Eiko, hey, I forgot something, I need to go back to the room. So when she said, I had to go back to the room and went back to the room, that's when she applied the blood and went through her stuff. Or if you're talking about when she came back here, yeah, so. Coming back here, ghost. But don't worry about it. Then I had a little more to lose, whatever I did. Yeah, when she came here, magic. Or she probably just came in through the back. I didn't say that. You know I wouldn't. Why are you being like this, Mio? Oh wait, maybe it wasn't you then? Anyway, it doesn't matter either now. My name and address, my past, everything is out there online now. I can't go back to my folks, won't be safe at home. Wherever I go, I'll be watched by eyes that know my past. What am I supposed to do? Why would I even care? I'm going to kill you. You're joking, right, Mio? You're smart enough to know that this won't mean a thing. Just put that down and listen to me, okay? Yeah, just teleport to another country. No, Mio! Don't do this to yourself! Sorry, I... You alright, Sammy? No, please. We need backup. Responders on the way. They're almost here. It's gonna be okay. Jasmine, how did you... Heard from the boss man. Boss man's vision thingy. Knew you were heading to Eiko's. Loose cannon much? So the director was watching me. You probably got that bug in your butt. Mio. Like, put down the knife, please. Like, that knife is a little dangerous. Once again, going off on your own like that, way too risky. I'm sorry, Jasmine, and thank you. If I'd realized earlier, Mio wouldn't have done such a thing. Hey, don't go blaming yourself. I guess what you did kind of prevented the worst, yeah? Yeah, I guess. And the boss man should have told me earlier. I wonder if the director knew this was going to happen. Beats me. Could have gone much worse without the boss man giving a heads up. Guess the vision above's pretty handy. Dude's priorities, though. Speaking of the almighty, what is it? Way too fast with the edit. The Urban Myth Dissolution Center channel is streaming now. Are the center's videos always streamed so soon? Yeah, she's an awesome wing woman. Wing man. Yeah. The target of today's investigation is the infamous man under the bed. This man under the bed actually exists. Turns each case into this kind of feel-good entertainment vid. These spreading rumors fade away if there's watchable content like this. I hope Mio's rumors fade away fast. He'll get bored quick and jump over to the next rumor. Does she smell like Jasmine? Maybe. Anyway, you'll be reporting back to the boss, yeah? I'll drive you. Thank you, Jasmine. Our staff member who was at the scene has safely completed the investigation. Younger woman B had little choice but to move out. As for the woman A, who first witnessed the man under the bed, we have lost all contact with her and are unaware of her whereabouts. The Urban Myth Dissolution Center staff sincerely wish that Miss A is safe and sound, and probably in jail. This case came to an intriguing conclusion. After what happened to Mio, I wouldn't call it intriguing. Are you worried about Mio? She hasn't done enough to be prosecuted. Will Eiko-san not even be held accountable? It feels unfair. Yes, unfair indeed. However, I would remind you that there are many forms of accountability. More importantly, I can't wait to see what you have. That card you brought with you. More importantly, were you watching through your vision again? Director, don't you feel any emotions? Emotions are an interesting research topic. That is where rumors and urban myths originate. Forget I mentioned it. Huh, exquisite. What is it? Take a good look at this card. It's as if it's predicting the tragedy about to befall you. What exactly is this card? This is one of the Illuminati cards. They are rumored to be prophetic. The card is prophetic? Why are we rapping? It happened 7 years ago, too. Yeah, Halloween rapping music. Director, I actually have one of the cards that said to foretell the end of the world. I'm curious about the fate of the card's owner. It seems everything is in motion now. And that's enough for today. Yeah, I get chased by Maiko Mayuzu. Do you believe in prophecies? I'd believe a good-sounding one. If it sounds bad... Wait, is that an alumni card? Why do you have it? Since when did I have this card with me? How should I know? Like, didn't the lady drop it? Well, nice work, Zammy. Catch you next week. Or did she mean how she got it back? He probably slipped it in her pocket when she wasn't looking. Tomagari here. About the new face at the center. Seems unrelated to the other incident. Meguri hasn't shown much we could look into. Roger that. Out. Back then, we couldn't have possibly realized what was about to happen. Oh boy, I think we're finally at the end of episode 1. Woo! Yippee! Yeah, I got a card! I see it just saved, so... Alright, that seems like a good place to stop. How are you finding it? Not your sort of game, but you're curious? I really like it. I like mystery games, so... It's been a while since I've played like a spooky mystery game, so I'm really enjoying it. And at least it's like one of those things where it's like they do a good job of giving you all the clues that you need to solve it, but it's also not like baby easy. It's one of those things where it's like you gotta pay attention to what people are saying. Like, I noticed what Aika was saying, and I was like, ooh. You gotta like, yeah, the writing's really well done. Yeah, that's exactly it. Like, if you can pick up on what people are saying between the lines, you can pick up on what's going on. In fact, I had noticed, that's how I knew Mia was the person under the bed as well, was because, again, Aiko was like, oh, Mio said she was going back upstairs to grab something. So I was like, okay, so that means Mia was the one that splattered the red all around. So I was like, huh. But it was like, at the time, you don't really know like the motive and stuff. So it's like, it was one of those things where it's like, you know, a vital piece of information, but you need it to unfold and play out so you get the full picture. But it is good that you're like keeping you got to keep those little notes in mind. So I'm really enjoying it so far. Yeah, it's like you got red on your everything. Yeah, so thank you all so much for coming. So my next stream will be Saturday. I'm going to play Storyteller on Saturday. So we'll probably pick this up Tuesday or something. I don't know. I want to do a collab. So I might contact people, but if not, then we'll pick up on this Tuesday. Let me see. Who to raid? Maybe this person. Yeah, thank you for stopping by, whether you're an old time or just for part of it. I appreciate you. There we go. All right, good night, everyone. Rest well, eat your vegetables, and make sure you check under the bed tonight to make sure there's no spooky monsters under there. Good night.